Welcome back to 24 to Hit. Here we are, back again with my idiot friends and me. This time, hopefully, they won't screw with my ideas again. They will. Alright, going back around the table, I'm Kyle, your Dungeon Master. We have
Tyson with Yagnar Darkblood.
Jacob with Deadeye.
Miranda with Nix'aa Black. Maggie with Elanna.
and through the magic of the internet.
And Daniel with Mozart.
Yay! Well, let's get back into it. Last we left off, you all made your way to the port of, well, Collinsport, looking for work for your own individual reasons. Some of you for this, some of you for that. You all met up at the Collinsport meeting hall, eager to join this new adventuring party that seems to be coming out of nowhere. You met an Umruck Steelmace, strange dwarven fellow, who put you all through the ringer, asking you questions about your abilities, where you're from, if you can survive in the wilds. Most of you seem to fit the bill. Some of you not so much, but had other skills. Isn't that right? Some of you did survive in the wilderness of the water. Who cares? So you all met with his employer, Elwyn Blackmoss, a fine dandy gentleman, dressed in nice finery, who had persuaded you to help him take back his childhood keep that had been taken over during the Lich War 50 years ago. It's currently to the north in the Scarred Vale, probably held by Remnant, the leftover forces of this Lich War. You spent the day gathering supplies, bartering with a small gnomish woman, buying apples and sharing them with randoms in an alleyway, and then sleeping there while the rest of you had a nice soft bed. You set off on the journey, most of you riding in the back of this nice horse and cart, until you found a man on the side of the road who seemed to be injured. You all came to his aid. He drew a gun on you and you're all ambushed by bandits, which you swiftly sorted out. Damn you. You then made your way onto the small town of Tyler's Crossing, to which you went into the inn, bought a few drinks and food, and settled in there. And that's where we're at. So here you are in the Tyler's Rest. Nice little tavern, eating a meal, doing your thing. What would you like to do?
What are we eating?
What did you order? I don't think you got that far.
No, we didn't, I don't think.
It's a big decision, yeah. Just role playing food. It's great, isn't it?
I'm terrible at making food decisions. I'm just gonna, whatever, like they recommend it.
Soup of the day. Fish. The fish is good. It's on a river.
I'll have fish.
Oh,
Fish? Soup.
good soup.
Yeah, I'm going to have soup as well.
Soup. Excellent.
Yeah.
Some with beef and beer.
Oh, go some soup.
Fair enough. Well, the lovely Hilda, she brings out your food, your drinks. You're sitting there with Amrock and Owen. Well, after we've had our fill, we might head back in about an hour or so. Keep heading north. I want to get to Fort Cain before nightfall. Still another 4 hours on the road. You seem to have been able to protect us so far. That was a nice little stunt you did, Mozart. I didn't think you could just summon fog out of nowhere.
I've got many.
I don't doubt that.
I'd be wary of those two craftsmen, so to speak.
The gunman.
The gunmen, yeah.
Yes, it's it's sweeping the nation, as you know.
It's a vision.
You say that. Efficient, skilled.
Well, that's what the army's going with now. You'll see a lot of that as we head north. A lot of the Soldiers are now carrying muskets and rifles. Been training with them for about 40 years now. Technology is getting better and better. As you can see with these two, your guns seem to be quite well made. Where'd you get them from? They're not usually general issue for normal people.
I very, with a panicky kind of tone and looking around side to side around the thing, quite dismissive and just say they used to belong to some friends of mine. Anyway, Lord Bloodmoss, I think the sooner we spend the little time possible we spend in this place is the best. We must be getting along.
And you have a problem with this area?
Just the interaction on the road did shake me up quite a bit. I do believe it is best for everyone in the party to get to the safety of thicker walls of Fort Cain and the protection of the Violet Guards.
Indeed, indeed. Well, bandits are thick in this area, unfortunately. As I said, you all seem to sort them out quite efficiently, actually. Didn't know that you could shoot 500 yards. Still!
Can't do it with a staff.
Sure.
That's all I'm going to say.
Amrock's just sitting there, filling his face full of food. He's like, I vote with this prick.
It is best if we make as little as an impression in this town as possible.
It's only a small town, I don't understand. You're right. Deadeye. We find you've never given us a name.
Name's David.
David. There you
David
go.
Bannister.
Well, finally, we know what this man's name is. Deadeye is quite fitting.
I have been called Deadeye for many different reasons by many different people. It's kind of a nickname. Not so much of a, appearance, but anyway, this was set up.
Well, you've proven you're a crack shot, I must say. Amrock's like halfway through like a giant turkey, like, oh, you're fucking great! You stopped shooting us and you got that cunt out in the fucking tree line. Eat up, come on! Gotta get moving. You're looking around. Yes, sorry?
No, I was just gonna say I'm like shoveling my soup in like an animal, and I'm getting like pieces of bread and I'm dunking it in there. I'm getting it all over my beard. I'm just like scoffing it down as you're having this conversation, like oblivious to everything.
Malzo, are you fine there? It looks like you haven't eaten in like a week.
I'm gonna go off and get some napkins. Just put it on the table.
There's no time to waste. Saving it for later. Let's go.
I'm just going to drink mine out of the bowl.
Well, you are a mysterious lot. Nix'aa, you enjoying your food? You haven't done much.
Yeah, I've had some.
Okay.
Is the liquid remind you of home? Needs no salt.
Not so weak you can, but we spend another 15 minutes eating your food, having a drink.
And as I get more salt, I start eating more and more of it.
Oh yeah, you're just shoveling it in. People are looking at you weird. There's a table across from you, just like this small halfling family out for like a nice lunch, and this kid's just staring at you like.
I flex my gills.
Smother just elbows it. Well, Amrock, can you go to tend to the horses? We'll finish up here. Alright, he gets up, and there he goes. He's like, good man. Met him a few years back. Let's get my forces in order. Is there any other questions you have before we head off? We haven't really had much of an opportunity to have the conversation yet. You do know what we're running into, right? You've heard of the Scarred Vale? I know you're from around that area. You've probably heard of the, and your types around there. Do you have any, qualms in killing, men like yourself?
As long as I'm part of my tribe, I think we're pretty good.
These ones are usually vicious.
Fine. Really
Okay.
can't believe you guys.
Nix'aa, I don't think you've been told the stories of up north, have you?
No.
Well, what we're running into is the remnants of this army that was up there. It's literally decided to take over the world, as they do, and got a whole army of beast men and other monstrous races came through, and then the army drove them back. Unfortunately, they've shacked up my old lands, and as I said, the keep is there, and we will go and cleanse it, take it back, make it my home again, which you will be well compensated, of course. You've, as I said, proven to be able to handle yourself in dire situations. But this will be hard fought. You might need to go in with a bit more strategy, maybe. Do some reconnaissance. It feels good to say that. Haven't been out on an adventure in quite a while.
Did you know who those bandits were that we fought?
Oh, bandits are frequent these areas all the time. There are many different gangs. It's the black guys, the wood elves come out that prey on certain carriages sometimes, and with the Willifar Wanderers, they're a notorious one. But other than that, bandits are nothing to worry about. It's when they organise. That's the problem. You just hear from outside the tavern, ready to go! Oh, right. Is everyone done? We good?
Yeah.
Excellent. Gets up, he dusts himself off, wobbles a bit. So too many tankards, but we're fine.
As we get up and leave, I grab Elanna and just say, quite a good shot.
You too, mate.
Where'd you learn to have such excellent aim, mate?
Practice, boredom.
Fair enough.
It's alright.
No?
That's fine.
Yeah.
All good. You make your way out. The horses are fed and watered. The carriage now has a few more foodstuffs in it. Some just dry goods, some random things. And now, a few cushions, because Hamrock has realised, maybe it's not best having a bunch of people sit in the back of just a wooden carriage. So, you all climb back in.
I'll sit in the normal spot this time.
Normal spot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a little bit now. Because my food coma.
Your leg's still hurting a bit from the bear trap that got you earlier as
Yeah,
well.
I've got it on me still.
Alright.
Oh,
Are we leaving? Are we leaving right away?
Not pretty much. I think we're good, unless you want to see any of the stores here. I don't think we need to worry about that, do we?
Nope.
Has the old man got his big walking stick?
Yeah, I'm hobbling along.
Alright.
If you need a hand,
Seemingly
buddy.
holding my whole weight with this stick, just like walking through.
Very well. All right. Let us move on. You race. So again, you've got another 4-hour trip north. This time, quite underpinned. You sit there and you watch the glorious countryside roll past, different farms, the rolling hills. About 3 hours in, you're all starting to get a bit bored, maybe a bit lethargic, sitting in the back. At least the ride's a bit better with the cushion. You start to hear explosions, gunshots, yeah, cannon fire. Let's look. What's your perception? Definitely Deadeye. With your keen sight, you start to see smoke rising off from the various fields. Coordinated. Yes. Sometimes bigger ones, smaller ones. Then you make out the beautiful violet uniform of the guard. As you see them marching in formation, practicing their rifles, practicing their volleys, practicing their cannon fire. Further and further you get, the more and more soldiers you see. Some start marching beside the carriage, all not paying you no mind, all focused on their one thing, doing their military chants and whatnot, singing their military songs to keep in step. And then you all start to see the giant walls of Fort Cain. It is a huge starport that surrounds a city bustling with military folk. As you have heard, gunshots and drill sergeants have just heard great distances, breaking the quiet and peaceful wagon ride you almost had grown accustomed to. The fort's walls are bristling with mounted cannons, and soldiers peer down to you from the battlements, keeping watch and a keen eye on you. As you get to the main gate, you notice there's a bridge leading across a moat that goes around the starport as each area juts out. They lower the bridge, they raise the gate, and you go in. It's a beautiful city inside. A bit more built up than you would expect for, well, a fort. There's an actual town inside. You do see civilians bustling around, going about their daily work, but amongst them again, more soldiers marching around. He pulls up beside what looks to be a very high-ranking individual. Nice tricorn hat on, a few medals on his armour, and he's standing there waiting. He gives a big wave to Lord Elwyn. Pulls up. He's like, there's our contact there. It's off. Lord Cuthbert. And he runs over to this man and they start having a conversation. Amrock turns to you, he's like, all right. Maybe you stick here with the wagon while I go sort us out somewhere to stay for the night. Try and keep out of trouble. This is a military base, you might get fucking shot. Right? And he points at you, Molzer. Best behaviour.
Where's it me? I'm like pulling my hood down even further. I'm trying to hide.
Yeah, mine's like full up.
Do you have your cock up? Okay.
I'm gonna like introduce myself.
Just to random guards and random people. Yeah, alright, you get out and you're like looking around, he's looking at you. Please, just calm down, stay with me. I'll be back! He runs off.
Just stays like so many things.
Oh yeah, there's plenty of people around. They're all looking at you like, visitors and the villagers are just, and keep going on with their day to day. You walk up to some random guards. They're like, can't talk, we're on duty.
I just want to check with each of them if they will let me have
No.
that.
These are, I can't give you my hat. I'll get caught. I'll get in trouble. Well, if you want one, you can go to the sign-up office right down the road. You can join us.
I want the responsibility. I just want the hat.
Well, you probably go to a tailor and get one. It's all the same. Okay. And then you see him get all rigid as a higher officer walks past, giving him the stink eye.
I'm just gonna be like,
He's just keeps walking. About 15 minutes later, Amrock walks back, this time with Lord Elwyn and this well-dressed military man. So it's like, yes, you're the group travelling with Lord Elwyn. I am Major Lord Cuthbert. I've set up a small barracks here for you. It's nothing that you may be accustomed to. We like to live sparse here. It's just a room with a couple of beds and a fireplace. Pot to piss in.
shit. What?
Yes. You're in a military base, young lady. You will treat it with respect that it deserves. And you just see Amrock like,
Is he like a noble?
he's holding himself well. He's talking with that tone that you would recognize.
Check.
Investigation, insight. Yeah, go for it.
Let's see if we can do the old switcheroo. Oh, not great. Team 11.
11. He looks like he could be, but also like you've probably seen high-ranking guard in Capital. Yeah, they pretty much go, yeah, I have this station, I'm better than you. Treat we with respect. I am practically noble if I am not. And with that, he starts leading you through the corridors of the city, tight streets, until we get to this long barracks house, big rectangle next to one of the walls. As he said, you open it up, and it's just an empty hall, 10 beds, fireplace, pot in the corner. It's for your lodgings for tonight. You're free to walk around the city.
Do we actually, is it just us in this?
Yes, this is.
So there's 10 beds and there's only 5.
There's 7 of you.
Cool.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'll take the other 3 beds and spin them around.
Yes.
Well, I don't want to see the women. I don't want to see the women need to do their business in front of us.
As I said, sir, it's a military base. We all do our part.
That's downstairs. Women need to be like just not.
Don't look, then they've got nothing to worry about.
See, the old man has the right idea. And
I think if the old man pees, all of his life will come out.
Lord Elsa,
Stand high.
young lady, please. I have other matters to attend to, Lord Elwyn. Look, friends, I bid you adieu. He just takes off. Oh, I'm not psych. What a stuck-up bastard. Alright, set up in there. I'll go source us some food. And I've got to go check on our retainers. We've got another bit of force here that's waiting for us. They're the cooks, the builders, all that bullshit. It's your job to protect. Lord Elwood's like, now, look. They've just got here. Let them rest. Had a big day. Comrades, come. Let's set up.
First thing I do is turn around and go, that is a good theory though. That's not how life works. But I would be curious to know, like, nutritionally, if he pees, will he just collapse? Like, there's nothing left.
Surely he's not hydrated.
Surely.
Are you two,
Curious.
like, keeping this conversation quiet?
Yeah. I've just, everybody else has just gone off and they started doing their own thing, and I've just called it her, and I was like, you know what?
Actually
I
valid.
think you're onto something. I don't think it's live, but I think
Roll the 12.
we should keep an eye
Nah,
on it.
you don't hear him.
Oh, thank
You
I don't hear him.
Nah, you wouldn't give a fuck anyway if you did hear him.
Not really.
We devised a plan to creepily just, like, keep an eye on him, but, like, for the weirdest things.
I want to, like, full make, like, an experiment of, is there any differences?
Yeah.
Pre and post
Science.
urine.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I'm not going to test it though, because that's gross, but, like...
So,
And then we go join the rest, getting ready and settling in.
you settling in? Is anyone doing anything out of the ordinary?
I
Besides talking
am
when you need
going to attempt to blend in as much as I can, but I do want to try and find some of the newer recruits.
So you're going for a quick walk around?
Yes.
Alright, make a stealth check. This will be just like a general one to see.
But not at an advantage with me.
Oh, at advantage. If you're using it with your hood up, definitely at advantage. This is just to see how well you blend in with the crowd. You're not trying to like be hidden. You're trying to just blend in and be inconspicuous.
I'm
24.
He's trying to be.
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter. You just disappear. No one pays you any mind. So,
I'm just going to the ones that look the most kind of raw, doing time.
well, yeah, you've heard tales of this area.
Yes.
You've
Oh,
been
yeah, yeah.
raised in this area. So you head down through, you listen out, and you just hear the good old screaming of a drill sergeant. And you find just down in this small area, the east side, it's a small drill ground. And you see these young men, no uniform yet, with this man just screaming at them. They're trying to stand up straight, trying to hold their rifles, trying to get into position, trying to march in time. And you suspect, oh yep, these are the newer recruits. Pretty green by the look of it. Probably just been picked up in the last couple of days.
I just kind of wanted to go towards that. So, from what I hear, is the drill sergeant quite drill sergeant-y? Like,
Yeah, he is pretty much putting these men through the ringer.
Right. So, from what I know, I will kind of go up and I will kind of join into him, and I'll find the one that looks the most feeble out there and go, boy, do you not know this fortress is named after Sir Armand Cain?
They just taught us at school, sir.
And I will kind of show him adjust his side a little bit. So, aim more like this, look down the sights directly, and slightly above.
The drill sergeant comes over and he looks at you and he's like, are you part of this battalion, friend?
No, sir, just passing through with a travelling company. Lord.
Have you been part of the army before?
No.
You seem to know what you're doing here.
No, just my father told me to shoot bows as I was younger, and I sort of can't help but see that he has no form even for any type of range weapon. So just giving him some general pointers.
You've got a keen eye there, sir. These men we just picked up in the last 4 days. They'll be whipped into shape. They'll be fine recruits. You're sure you do not want to join? We could use a man of your expertise.
Currently employed in other things, but I'm sure you'll be able to whip them up quite well for Lady Gallenwood. Is she currently in residence?
Yes, she's here. She's in the coop. No, you're not there.
No.
He's up on his own.
I'm off by myself. Just be like, yes, I just did not know she was
Yeah, she's in the
did
coop.
not know she was out hunting at any time.
Oh, no, she's here. She's got, I think she's meeting, a lord that's just arrived today. Yes, old friends. So have you heard of her? Have you met her? Seems strange that you're so familiar.
What's the reputation? I grew up around these parts a long time ago, but the reputation precedes her, of course.
Ah, yes, she's well decorated. Great woman, great woman. Great to, it is an honor to serve under. Get it, boy! Raise your gun! Yes! Well, let's get back to whipping these boys into shape. It was good meeting you. He held out his hand.
Marcus.
This roll deception.
I was like, wow, Marcus is your character's real name.
Deception. 12.
12? He's like, whatever.
And I bounce off.
Yeah.
Okay, I learned what I needed to.
Alright, and he's off wandering through the town. Anyone else doing anything random while we're here? Looking around?
Yeah, I'm just looking around. Like, this is all pretty new to me.
I'll have a wander with her.
Alright, yeah, you two ladies just wandering out around the town. As I said, it's
Probably touching things and getting in the way. But, yeah, not causing too much trouble, just, you know,
Mark
the other soldiers are like,
I just I believe you walk up to just a random soldier standing there and start poking him.
yeah.
He's like, please don't. Please.
Then I'm like, oh, okay. Walk over to another one and start poking that one.
They're just looking at you weird. They're people are staring at you because they've never seen something like you. You're fair inland where you are now.
I'm just as curious as they are.
Looking any of my guild around?
Ah, roll an investigation.
Very investigatory tonight. That's not a word.
That's all I've got. Investigation. 15.
15. None of your guild.
Dang it.
But you do find some tinkerers. Some other
Oh, yeah.
artificers. They seem to be working out of the gunnery here.
Mhm.
And as you're walking down the street, you see this big building, smoke billowing out, people hammering away, and you see cannons. They're not the type that you've seen before. We're talking like huge cannons. Mm-hmm. There's mortars, there's other artillery. It's crazy, and they're all working on them, and they're looking down the barrels. They're right. Does that work? You see another man putting the big wooden wheels on the side. Another one pulling them out of this big furnace. Yeah, there's a few dwarves, a few gnomes. Seem to be well into that work. These races. And you hear a little gnome barking orders at the rest.
Would there potentially be any magic in the mortars?
Make an Arcana check.
Oh, I rolled that really far. Oh, it's only 9.
9? Not that you can tell. You do see these to be pretty new, pretty rough.
Mhm.
But yeah, nothing that you can tell or see that anyone infusing them with any magic at this present time.
Can I go talk to them?
You can definitely try. What are you going up to?
Whoever's working on the wall.
Right, you go up and there's this small dwarven boy, sideburns, shaved head. No shirt on, he's got his tool belt on, he's sweating and he's in there and he's putting the wheels on this mortar. He's like, oh, hi, can I help you?
Did you make this?
Oh, I helped do bits of it, yeah.
How far does it go?
We don't know yet, we haven't tested it. Usually these are up to about 300, 400 feet. Usually shoot them up and over. Probably more.
Do you have schematics?
Well, yeah. No,
That's too old.
it's this is the military tech, honey. I can't just give you schematics to the new weaponry. That's a bit silly.
Can I have
Don't see what you could get out of it. Like, go for it. A little lady like you. Do you want me to explain it to you?
Can I do an investigation check?
Yep.
Investigation. Oh, fuck me dead. 9.
9. This is new. You've never seen anything like this. The guilds you work with, they usually make little mechanical things, maybe small little guns and cannons, but in the big city, they can't really make something this big. You have heard that there's gunneries around Myrtle, the city you've grown up, that do specialize in these bigger guns, but again, you aren't allowed to just walk into these military areas. This is the first time you've just been able to, just freely walk around a military base,
Is he still offering to teach me? Or like show me like
Oh,
experience?
to explain. Yeah, but he's being really condescending about it. Yeah.
Can I do a
Yeah. We can have that fun.
Can I do a deception check?
Yeah.
Be like, oh well, like I don't know any of this, so like.
Deception check with advantage.
Yeah, because I wanted to
Yeah.
like kind of over-explain it
Yeah.
to me.
Well, he's just looking at you like.
I don't know any of it. Honest to God, I don't know what I'm looking at.
I
Yeah.
know nothing at all. Tell me every detail.
I really want to
line.
know. I just want to listen to you talk all day.
Roll the deception check with advantage.
Thanks.
It's not going to be high. Don't worry.
Oh, not 20.
It's up. And he gets up. He brushes down. He wipes the sweat from his brow. And, he's a bit pudgy, but he's a dwarf, so he's built. He's like, Oh, yeah, I'm an expert in these. So we have the, and he's looking at it, and he's looking at the wheels. He's like, so yeah, I make the wheels. They're built for off-road, yeah. And he points to the actual barrel, and he goes, this is called the flange. Yep. This is the main part. Inside you have the drop pit, and then you drop the cannonball into it, and then you light the wick, and boom, it goes off. Yeah. You know he makes the wheels.
Yeah, he doesn't know shit.
No.
I wasted my 20. Damn it. Okay.
But that worked. He's just trying his hardest, and you can see from your deception check, you can see all these other dwarves. They're looking up, and there's a few gnomes looking up, and they're just like, just pointing at him. Hear it. Next thing you know, you just up the back of the head. The little gnome that's been given out orders. He's like, Rufus, get back to work. I pay you to make the fucking wheels. Sorry, my lady. He's full of shit.
Oh, no, I know.
Mm-hmm. So, how can I help you? This is the military force. This is dangerous to be in here.
No, I have more questions. We only ever did small ones in my city.
You're familiar with cannon?
Yeah.
The guy next to you just goes white. Oh.
I wish I already used my mini cannon thing. I can't really use that now. It's stupid. But is that like? Sorry.
How many times can you summon it?
Oh, I can use the spell slot to do it.
Go
Fuck
for
it. All right, let's do that.
If you want to show up, you can do
summon
it.
my little cannon.
He's like, that's true. And he gets in, he looks at it, and can I?
I'll summon. Yeah. Has little legs, can jiggers around a little bit.
You made this yourself.
Yeah.
The rifling on it is beautiful.
Thank you.
How far does it shoot?
Let me check.
Do I see any of this?
No, you're at this time. You're off
I'm
fucking around with the recruits.
I'm gonna say that it's in flamethrower mode. So first of all, I'll say it's in flamethrower mode. We've got multiple.
He turns it away from his face.
Like, no. Sorry. I don't think that's that one or two. So it'll be like 15 feet.
It's pretty decent for a flamethrower.
But if we put it in force mode, it's 120.
Oh, something this small like that. That's quite good.
It's my ego.
Well, my dear, I would love to show you around the shop. I am beholden from the army not to divulge our secrets, blah, blah, blah. At least you got that fucking right. So, Rufus, get back to the fucking wheels. Though we could use more people like you if you're looking for work.
Job.
Well, if you ever need more coin, we need your expertise in these things. Training these idiots is hard.
Yeah. If he doesn't know wheels properly, he's probably going to blow himself up in about 2 weeks.
Don't let him touch it anymore, probably. Well, my name's Nibble Thimblebum. Yes, I know. Yes. Family name. They were tailors. Just deal with it.
Okay, well, I'm going to say, I am, nice to meet you. I am another stereobellar of the bone.
Wow.
I'm also standing behind her because we were randomly going around and touching people, and I just go, "You're what?"
Okay. Well, as I said, whenever you feel like you want to change your pace and you want to settle down with a nice job, I'm more than glad to have you here. I need the help. Get back to work. Thank you, my dear. I have to go. And he runs off and just starts slapping other idiots.
That's his
You
job.
see one guy's got like a barrel of powder near the forge, and he's just running over with like a metal rod. You hear him? All right.
Thanks, that was fun. Thanks for not wasting my 20.
Yagnar, are you doing anything while we're here?
I'm just running everything that's happened since the start of this.
Sitting up on the bed in the barracks, just writing away.
running a whole way notes to the family so they know what's going on and what I've been seeing.
Oh, I wouldn't use up to. It's like, what are you up to there?
Just Just write it out to my family so they know everything I've been doing. Talk about little thing. In great detail, talk about how I cut 3 people's heads off.
And that's something your family would.
We're all, well, from where we are, hunting and all that stuff, it's all great knowing how to fight. So sharing in any kind of battles with families greatly pleased by everyone. So
Yes, I've heard of your tribes. Well, the Dark Blood up north. Nice folk. Keep to themselves. Unfortunate that their patch of land is a bit barren, but
we survive. That's the main thing.
we all survive. That's it. Yeah. And he sits down with you and probably listens to you rant and rave about your kids. I bet you show him your little...
I show up the drawings of my kids and all that stuff to her full dad mode.
Oh, he's like, oh, beautiful wife, beautiful. Never got married myself. No, spent most of my life adventuring. Yes, fun times. All right, and you spend the rest of the afternoon chatting away, I suppose. Molza.
Me, I'm staying out of sight, out of mind.
So you're still in the barracks?
I'm in the barracks, but I'm very uncomfortable. I just want the day to be over. I'm ready to... I'm excited about the next stage, but being here is... I'm not very comfortable at all.
Yeah.
I just want to get out.
Fair enough. Oh yeah, you shake up in the bed right in the corner, furthest corner, the darkest corner of this barracks, and just sit there. You can see Lord Elwyn and Yagnar just chatting away. Just want no part of that.
No.
Amrock comes up to you, tries to have the conversation. He's like, "Oh, how are you going, old man? Are you right?"
I just look up at him
All
and
right.
then just look away.
All right, fuck you too. He walks off. All right. So as the day progresses, yeah.
So as I go back after hearing that Lady Gunwood is in residence, I'm still trying to be as quiet as possible as I go back, but I do want to just, if anything, how guarded, seeing there's recruits and different things, how guarded any gunpowder that I may come across is.
Make an investigation or perception check.
Wait a minute.
Whatever's higher for you, of course.
Natural 13 plus whatever.
Ooh,
I think it's being very slow.
Ooh,
Give me a tip.
high. Ooh.
Say investigation or perception.
Yep, whatever's higher for you.
So it's going to be an 18 total.
18. You do find the powder stores. Large concrete and brick building. Like no wood on this thing at all. Big iron door on the front. And about 20 guards posted around the damn thing.
But nothing lying around for people, like any of the recruits or people doing target
You can
practice or
see
anything
people
like
going in and out, bringing out small satchels, bringing out barrels, but they're going up, handing what seems to be a document to the front door.
Mhm.
They're letting them in, escorting them out. It's very, very secure.
Good to know. Good to know.
Looking at it, you see, there's with a thing like that though, there's one door in, and there are no windows on this building. As you would know, to keep it dry, dark inside. You see that the people going in are using magical light, and if anyone's got even like a cigar or a pipe or anything, there you go, to being told to get the fuck right back. So no open flame, no nothing in like a 50-yard radius around this building. You can certainly try.
No. Okay, whatever.
Good to know. Good to know.
All right, end of the day, you're heading back to the barracks, or what are you doing?
like some things about
I
things?
don't want to try. I don't want to go directly into the barracks where I'm just completely noticeable. I'm going to kind of hang out on the edge and enough to try and observe any conversation, but I don't want to be visibly there. I'm trying to be as inconspicuous to absolutely everyone as
So you're
possible.
not in the barracks. I'm going to be outside.
Yeah.
Kind of hope you're just the creepy doorman.
Essentially, I want to be as inconspicuous to absolutely everyone. Unless
So we'll stay with that stealth roll. You stay in pretty much out of sight. The sun's going down. It's getting darker. You're blending into the light. And about this time, you see two people start walking towards the barrack. You see Lord Cuthbert from before, but with him is this older lady. Long grey hair in a ponytail, pointy ears, a weathered face from years of service, and it's beautiful, beautiful uniform adorned with lots of medals. You instantly know that is Lady Commander Mina. Yeah. She makes her way up to the barracks door. Where are you positioned?
myself.
Yes.
Well, I'm not directly at the door. Depending on how it is, I'm essentially skulking in a corner because I don't want to be seen by anyone.
You're in the dark.
Especially.
Her. Fair enough. You're skulking in a dark corner off to the side. She knocks on the door. The rest of you hear the knock. And Elwyn jumps up. She's like, "Oh, everyone, now make yourself presentable. We have a visitor." He runs up to the door and he's like, he opens up. He's like, "Lady Garrenwood, nice to see you again." She's like, "Lord Elwyn, come in." Sure, come in. And again, you see this older woman, probably half elfish from what you've seen. Got the ears and the features of her face. The face is very gaunt, as I said, weathered and wrinkled from her years in the service and her life. But she carries herself with a great grace and purpose. Beautiful uniform of violet, adorned with many, many medals. She looks around, she's like, "Sorry if I'm bothering you tonight. Lord Edwin is an old friend, and I thought I'd stop in and say hello. I hope the accommodations are to your liking."
Yes.
You don't need to lie to me, young lady. Ah, yes, and she comes over and she extends her hand. Lord Commander Lady Mina Gell. I am the Lord Commander of Fort Cain. I have been for quite some time, since its inception. Your guests here, you're more than welcome.
Didn't shake it.
Lead in your Elanna. You look familiar.
Reason to come.
And the rest of your friends, who are these? Ah, yes. He goes around. It's like, this is Nix'aa. She is apparently from the ocean somewhere.
Hi.
How are you? It's a strange area to find one of your kind.
Yeah, it's definitely don't come here often.
Definitely not. Glad to have you.
That's all this talk's happening. I'm moving a bit closer to the door so I can hear the conversation while still trying.
You sir?
Yeah, so I go straight up, put my hand out for a shake. Yagnar dark blood.
She takes it with both hands. Ooh, yes.
Shake.
Yeah. Lovely to meet you. I've had dealings with your people up north, I believe. I think I met your father. That's it.
Yes.
Oh, shit. She's been around.
Walls?
She sees you off in the corner there, Molzar. She's like,
Yeah, well, before she walks over to me, can I do a history check?
"Yep."
Actually, can I do one too?
Yep.
12.
12. Her name has travelled around. You know she fought in the Lich War?
Do I?
Yeah, her name got put around in the news about 50 years ago. You can't remember the details because it was that long ago, but you know she's important. You know she's been.
Do I remember that it was in good light or bad light?
Good
or...
light? Yes, she was on the
Yeah,
forces against
okay.
the Lich.
I don't
Yeah, okay.
23.
Yeah.
You served with your parents.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Mm.
okay. I've already introduced. Okay.
Were you alive during the Lich War? Did we
Yeah,
establish
I
that?
was alive.
Yeah?
Born.
Hmm.
I want to say, what's my parents' name?
Sorry.
Yeah, that's the real issue now. Oh, so you guys, is everyone done talking to them?
Oh, she's gonna head over to Malta and she's like, oh. Are you part of the group as well, sir?
Yes.
Oh.
Stay there. I'm here to help. That's it.
Very well. And here I won't say he's a bit of a recluse. Strong fellow though, even in his old age. Like, I know how that is. Very well. She turns around. I thought there were one more of you. That one speaks up. Yes, Deadeye. He's hasn't returned. He's walking the streets, I believe. Good shot, that man.
Do I hear this?
Yeah.
Can I
Yeah, go for it.
cut her off? Not
Yeah.
cut her off.
Yeah.
Cut her off.
That's,
Like,
No, do you want to?
I know, I was, oh, do you want to cut her off?
If you're
I was
interjecting,
kind of
interject.
stepping in because obviously you're not there and everyone's back and you're
Well-
obviously not there. So I'm like, is this like a thing or is it?
No.
You,
I'm going to step in the door, but just like I've just come back in.
Yep. Okay. Oh.
So I will walk directly up to her
Mhm.
and put down too. By the
Yeah.
way. And say, Lady Gallon. Can't remember what exactly I was going to say. I'll just say, Deadeye. It's in my name. Deadeye Martin Galen. Deadeye Martin Galen. Heard of your exploits. I was born nearby town in Darkton. An honor to meet you, my lady.
She's looking you up and down. It's like, we met before.
No, my lady. I'm just interested in a new adventure around town. I've joined up to help my lord here climb to the what's sacred veil.
She's looking at you intently. You can see there's something in it, in the thing. She's trying to piece where she's seen your face before, but she can't pick it.
I'll go in the thing. Do I notice that she's kind of?
Yeah, she's.
is everyone like kind of tense?
So
She's not. No,
so
not Lord Carpet and Edwin. They're just standing there like, haha. But you see her making like those confused look faces.
so
Yeah.
She's a woman that's thinking.
So do we pick up on that?
Oh,
Do we
yeah,
pick
she's
up
not-
on the confused
Yeah,
face?
like if you're looking at her, you can see that she's a bit confused.
So I'm gonna try and go further and just be like, my face may look familiar from the Galens. They run the Hunter's Rest Tavern in Darkton, not too far from here. I'm a cousin of Christoph. I've recently come to the area.
Deception check.
Advantage. I'm trying to get my thing.
No.
I was trying to get it because they're close.
Can I insight while I'm
Yeah,
just
definitely.
analysing in the...
Yeah,
the corner.
Go for it.
Did you just get?
21.
Oh fuck off.
21.
17 plus.
Okay. 12.
What's now plus 2?
You're a bit confused at why he's saying a different name, but you don't really care. As you've said before, you just want the day to be over and move on. You know he's lying, but you have no idea why he would be.
I'm like ready to play this game.
The rest of you are like,
I've only said my name to one person. Well, these guys don't.
Yeah. It's like, I didn't know the Galens had extended family. Well, yes, I know them. Are they well?
I haven't seen them in many, many months. I've been out traveling. I come to the area, say, a year and a half ago, after traveling from my youth, and just met up with distant relatives, and I've just been making my way around since. I point to my garb, which is obviously a little bit rusty, and actually on one side quite a bit torn and ripped. So obviously I'm not in the best of states, hence I am looking for work with all these fine gentlemen.
Thank you.
Well, he comes from a good stock, he says Stella. They're good people. Who serve you well. It's nice to meet you. What was it again? Ah, Mars.
Did you work with the shit, what is my name? Neil Warrens?
Oh, those wizards from Mantle? Yeah. It was time ago. I haven't seen them in like 50 years.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I wouldn't expect much from them. Yes. They're too bookish.
Can I roll to be offended?
They're too bookish, really. How do you know them?
Oh, they're my parents.
Ah, yes. That would explain a lot, actually. That's where I see the face. Very well. Well, interesting lot you have here, Lord Elwyn. But I'll leave you to it. It's nice meeting you all. I'll hope to hear of your exploits very soon. She gives you another long look. Ta-ta! And she leaves. Lord Cuthbert's like, stands to attention as she walks past. He's like, good night all. She goes. Lord Edwin shuts the door and he's like, that's tense. Fellows. Don't worry, she's a lovely lady. Striking on a bad side in her a lot of people to the firing squad. Bad people, of course, bad people.
And, so we don't actually.
You're a suck.
Do we?
From the corner.
Malta, please.
Can I just ask you, is that your actual name?
What was that?
No.
No,
That's
sorry.
Deadeye.
Yeah, well, of course it is.
No, the Martin thing.
Been known by many names in my past.
Fucking answer.
Amrut's like, I don't know if you want to get away with lying to a person like that, son. It's a dangerous game. But
As I've said previously, the sooner we're on the road and towards our goal, the better.
well, don't worry. We'll be leaving at first light tomorrow. The wagon's getting tended to. We have to pick up the retainers. We'll head north. Another 4 days travel. Roads get a bit worse from them. No one usually goes over the river. Too much shit to fight. So be on your guard. Get a good night's rest. Yeah. And we'll be on the road soon enough. Yes, I better lay down. It's getting a bit late for me. Old age, see. I'm not. I think it's best we settle down. Alright. I'll pick some dinner. We'll have something to eat. We'll settle down for the night. It's all good? All good. And he goes off. He brings back just a hearty stew, mixed vegetables, random meat. Maybe a bit of buckshot in it from the guards. You don't know. It's fine. He passes that out. Pretty average. And, yeah. If you've got anything else you want to do tonight, let me know. If not, we'll settle down.
No.
Yeah.
I have an item. So it's like a pretty average meal, right?
Yep. It's serviceable. Like you can eat it and you're like, it's okay.
I'm trying to find the info for it. I'm gonna double check.
Don't worry about it.
If I use my all-purpose tool to make chef's tools, can I see, like, make it better?
So you're basically making like all-purpose seasoning, but
Here's the thing, you
Make
can
all
turn it
purpose.
into chef's tools, but they would be like tongs and a spatula. And
Right.
there's nothing you could actually do.
you
There's something
could make
She can,
all-purpose
she can tell the
seasoning.
technical, but she gets proficient with it as well.
Mm?
I swear I saw something about it.
Oh, okay, let's go.
Why is it loading? Yeah, it makes meals better, I think. No, everything's not working. I'm panicking. I think it's like, yeah, you can, if you have proficiency with it, you can like add things to it and make it taste better.
Okay, is there a roll for it?
It's just like the tool. It doesn't actually give you any
All right,
benefit.
no,
It's
I'll
literally
give that
just
to you.
role-playing.
Like, yeah, you flip it out, and Rock's like making the stew, and he looks at you, and you like to do.
It's like hand spice.
Yep,
Let's just say.
yeah, you
But-
make it slightly better.
Wait, can I help her? Because I've got proficiency.
We'll make it a half decent.
You make it half decent meal.
Yes, it doesn't do anything.
There's 3 cooks here, all over this tiny. So I'm like, fuck, if you guys want to cook, go.
It's like home.
You want to know how you make it half decent? You guys just pick out the buckshot. That's what you do.
Yeah, you just get a pig.
Yeah. Salt, no buckshot, half
Yeah.
decent meal, guys.
There's plants that spit in my hair. Like,
Yeah.
And you just like pull it and grind it. Just.
Plating. Greenery for plating. What do you mean?
like use the grease to like wipe down the plate. Yeah, so it's like Michelin and that shit.
Oh, well, it's serviceable. Everyone finds it all right. That's fine. So, you all bed down. You have a long rest. No, you're in a bloody walled city.
That's the DM as we get horrifically attacked in our sleep.
Bugbear through the window. No, it's fine.
Your bed's a mimic.
Your bed's bed minutes.
So we're taking a long rest.
Yes, you are. You can all take a long rest. So you get all your spell slots back if you've used them.
And the
You know,
random
you can
temporary
put-
hit points are gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about
You get your hit points back. If you've used hit dice, you get half your level back in hit dice. So right now it would be 2 because we round up hit dice.
that. Well,
Did you use? I think the only person that used hit dice was you. No?
I used superior dice. once.
Okay,
That was it.
that's so fun.
Yeah,
I think you're the
and
only one that got hit.
I used one of my group points, but then I rolled on that 20.
Yeah.
So
Did you use any
And I
hit
got
dice to
that.
heal up last game?
We can cut this out.
No.
No, you did temp healing for everyone's
It's fine.
spell
Yeah,
slot.
you're all
like,
right.
it's never going to stay.
So, yep, you wake up in the morning to Amrock screaming, "Wake up, you lazy buggers! It's time to get moving."
I'm like alert as hell.
Oh,
Dan,
I
you
can't
like
run.
it?
Yeah, it would be. I would have fallen asleep early, so I would have gotten up earlier.
Oh,
the old man,
okay.
he's up at 5 o'clock in the morning,
I'm-
ready.
I've got the old man syndrome happening.
Yep.
Cut pee. Really early.
Cut
Probably
pee,
swearing up.
No, I woke up 3 times during the night.
You just hear you like shuffle out with a stick, like.
I've only had a
No,
half
it's got
rest,
the-
so every
it's got
time
the-
you woke up, we just made eye contact.
No, you got the tin in the corner, so you just hear him get up, you stir, and you
You just
hear
hear
him
like,
struggling,
Did it?
struggling to piss.
Helps if you think you're walking.
Ah, D&D, love it.
It's like 2 drops per minute.
Role playing the elderly, love it.
That damn prostate.
Jesus.
Roll prostate exam.
If only we had a cleric.
Oh god.
Wait, who has dark vision? Because one of them be seen. I don't know why.
Who has dark vision here? Just so I can you
Literally everyone. Oh, no, I think Dan's a human, isn't he?
Yep, everyone but the humans. Perfect.
But Dan's vision is
We
always
can
dark
see
vision.
all of your shit.
So you could see everything.
Yeah.
Nah, he's all asleep.
So you get up, you get your stuff together, and you head out of the barracks, and you see the cart now full to the brim with supplies, with some space for you guys to sit in. Behind it is another cart. This one more of an industrial one, no cover on it. This one has a net over giant crates and boxes. And in the front, another dwarven man, a gnomish man, human, and a dragonborn female.
Is there any room left on that card?
No, that one is.
Oh no.
Amrock's like, that's our workforce. Keep them safe. I wave at you.
We'll give you a cutty wave.
They'll follow up behind us. You guys keep them safe.
Why are we bringing them now?
Well, we just can't leave them unabated. They can't travel the roads on their own.
So we're gonna go in front and they're just gonna be exposed.
They're going to be right behind us.
Could we potentially have like 2 people on horses or something so they're behind them?
Well, we only have the horses to pull the carts, unfortunately. Well, if some of you want to switch with them and sit on the other cart, then you're more than welcome.
No. I'll switch with one of them.
All right.
I'll switch to another.
Who spot are you taking?
Spot.
No.
Just leave the dragon alone now.
This middle-aged gnome. He's like, all right, if I get right up front, that's great. Jumps down, front's open, he gets in. Hi, folks. How you doing? Don't worry, I don't take up much space. I'll just sit over here. And he nestles up next to Mozart. Hello.
Why is it just for that?
And you take the spot. Anyone else? Is that it?
I'm not switching.
It's 4 days we're going, aren't we?
Yes.
Yeah. I'll step back at the end of the caravan, just keep an eye on them.
Yeah.
On them, so
Up at the back.
so they know I'm watching them, and anything goes wrong, they can announce to me.
As you're getting ready, familiar face comes up to the cart. Lady Commander. You're like, I've come to see you off. You do know this is a fool's errand, Owen. The Romans are getting very violent as of late. Yeah, I'm doing this like. I have these fine folk. They'll keep me safe. She's looking around. You keep this man alive. I want to see him again. He owes me a drink. So, well, see. Are we ready, folks? Are you prepared?
Yep.
Yep.
I sucked up the carriage. Let's go.
I was
One
So who's in my carriage?
sitting between a dwarf and
In
a
your
dragon.
carriage, it's everyone from before except Elanna with this
Yep.
random gnome fellow just sitting next to you.
Okay.
He's trying to spark a conversation with you, but I would probably guess that you're just sitting there.
Is he actually trying to?
Yeah, he's like,
Yeah, can I cast infestation on him? Not to
Oh,
not to deal damage, but just so he has that feeling of critters and insects
What-
crawling on his
okay.
body.
thematically, yes. So what are you infesting him with?
Just like cockroaches and
I feel so
like
I've ruined this poor little gnome's life.
He's like, so they've hired me. I do all the stone work with my friend out there. We're like, we're there to probably fix anything once you get.
Are you right? Are you right there, boy?
I think some of these boxes might be full of. Oh. And you just see cockroaches falling out of his gear. And okay, I might can I sit somewhere else, please? And he gets up and he like scooches in with you two, and he's like, better over here.
That's better. Thank you.
As we've left, once we're away from Lady Gallenwood, do I see the drill sergeant as we're leaving at all?
Roll a perception as you start to move. As he's
I want to be away from. Sure.
Yep.
Okay. That's an 11, give or take.
Unfortunately, the car does not go past the training grounds.
So I'm sitting next to a dwarf and a dragonborn.
Dwarf male, human male, female dragonborn.
Sick.
You sit up there, the dwarf's looking at you like, hun, you're in for a good trip.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't do well on horses. And he starts getting a bit sick.
Oh.
The dragonborn's just. He was like, it's all right, mate. It's all right. You just, if you need to spew, you spew over the side, right? Don't mind him. He's not used to it.
That's what they do. You too.
Yeah, go for it. As you start to take off.
Yeah.
Yep. So, well, me and the dragonborn here, we're blacksmiths. We've been hired by Lord Blackwood to help out in the repairs. Okay, once we get there. Blacksmith. Anything I can get my hands on. Old mate here, he's a mason. Same with the old gnome fellow over there. They'll be charged of repairing any of the stone walls and stuff. So. Got supplies in the back here, food, blah blah. It's all good. Now, what do you do?
Oh, I'm just what would say? I'm like an engineer. Maybe have my gun like in a non-threatening way, and like on my lap.
Oh, it's interesting. And yeah, they spend the next hour or so having a big old conversation about your engineering and proper nail crafting. He's really excited about it. The Dragonborn lady's just like,
He's not got bugs all over him.
the rest of you in the cart, are you doing anything as you're trundling along?
Yeah, I will play around with my tinker's tools and the gunpowder I bought back in the original town, and try at this stage just to make more ammunition. So I've got gunpowder.
You've got also guns too that I've given you from the last battle.
Yeah, making ammunition for you, that's not too hard. Like you would need metal sheet. That's the problem. You'd actually need to think. But you make your little gunpowder cartridges, the little cardboard cartridges that you can rip thing. You make a few more of those, you're good for your shots. Yeah, spend your day getting everything ready. It's a bit hard in the rocking of the carriage, but other than that, spend your day doing that. You might spill a little bit, but
So
no one here's smoking, so.
Yeah, I'll just say keep my ammunition as
Mhm. Did you say something, Molza?
No, I didn't.
No, you didn't. Okay.
No.
You can probably see him filling the gunpowder in his guns and just probably roll your eyes, I suspect.
Yeah, I was thinking about something, but no, I won't.
So,
Save it for later.
about an hour out of the fort. An hour of the fort, you get to what looks to be the 4 crossroads of the river. You see this giant bridge spanning across the north. It is heavily guarded. Watchtowers up, a big stone gate with a portcullis, and a large platoon of soldiers and cannons set up facing out towards that way. As you reach the gate, An officer comes up. He's like, "Oh, Lord Elwin, we heard of your arrival. It is within my job to say it is quite dangerous once you cross the bridge. The forces of the Revenant, they're getting a bit bold. No, more than a fortnight ago, they assaulted the bridge. We did repel them, cannons and all, but they seem to be getting a bit more aggressive as of late. So just be careful." He nods. You all hear this. And the gate is raised, and you go up through over the bridge. The bridge is very long. This river is quite wide. It takes about 10-15 minutes to get across this bridge. On the other side of the river, though, from the well-kept roads you're on, this road just pretty much just turns to shit. It's potholes. It's overgrown. No one's keeping any upkeep on this road. And the further you go, the bumpier and the rougher it gets. Another hour in, the trees are now starting to get more overgrown on both sides of this road, and it seems that the land is getting darker and darker as you go through. The trees are getting a more sinister look. The grass is getting darker and more dead bushes and trees. And the usual animals you see travelling along, like the deer and the other animals, seem to start disappearing. As you get further in, you stop hearing bird noises and bug sounds. It starts to get very eerily quiet. By that night, you pull over, they find a nice little campsite. And they spend the twilight hours setting up camp, bringing the wagons around, and making a fire. You all have a few tents. Some of you will have to share. I think there's about, how many of you are there? There would be 7. There's 11 of you. 4, 6, 8. There are 4 tents. You still could sleep in the wagons, but it's up to you. What would you guys like to do? Both the Amrook and Ilwyn are shacking up in one tent.
Well, unless you want me to wake you up 3-4 times a night, I'm going to go take this one. And I'm just going to take one. I'm just going to walk to one and just set up shop.
Straight into a tent and just take it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait. Are they like pegged into the ground?
Yep. They're all set up, ready to go.
I'm gonna wait like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Be settled in there. Then I'm just gonna take 2 of the pegs out.
Okay. So you take 2 of the pegs out. It's still standing, but you think, if there's a nice breeze, they might fall over.
I'm just gonna leave it, and then I'm gonna go sleep in one of the wagons.
Alright, you jump up in the wagon. Anyone going to be keeping watch? Remember, you're an elf, you don't actually sleep.
Oh, yeah, true.
I was thinking, I've got bear trap that got me last game. I'm going to find an area that seems like a good, just look around the area, possibly a little bit that someone might sneak to, place a bear trap.
Survival check.
Can I aid? Because that's what I was going to do anyway.
Yep. Survival check with advantage.
Have some advantage because that's what I was going to do, my dude. So
Oh, no, don't worry.
I noticed you're doing the same thing, and then I kind of follow you because I've got hunting traps as well.
Then I don't sleep, but I still have
20.
20 meditate.
4 hours. So half the time of everyone else.
Oh, I still got about
You do the same.
20.
20?
Yeah.
You find what looks to be,
Should we take shifts?
funnily enough, a animal track, which is kind of weird for you because you're listening. You're an avid hunter. You can't hear any birds, any crickets, anything. Yet there's an animal track here. Okay.
Yeah.
Set it up on there.
Yeah.
Same with you. You're like, this is weird. You're used to living out in the wilderness. It's very eerily quiet. Funnily enough, Lord Elwyn and Amrock don't really give a shit about the silence.
We're gonna take first watch, or we're gonna do shifts.
Shifts, so one person's gonna trance first, and then afterwards.
That's what I'm going to say to Tyson directly.
Wait.
I don't trust these
Am I
lands.
saying
I need to get as far away as possible.
Well,
Don't tell me
Three
why.
is double first shift.
I don't know.
Set yours here, a point thing. I said Jason. Good job.
Yes, okay, that makes sense.
Also,
You're like-
Just that, yeah, we can do that. I was thinking was, yeah, go Deadeye with my dark vision. I can keep up. So how about we stay close? If you hear something, you can get me up, and I can start looking for you. Since I can see more in the night than you.
Yeah. All right, that's fine. Because I technically have two, I'm going to set mine up in a triangle pattern and tell you to set yours.
do I know where they are? Because I'm gonna be awake for the first 4 hours. Please don't let me get stuck in the
Are
I
you
would-
watching these guys?
Yeah.
Alright, make a perception check to see if you can see these guys, because it's getting dark now. You do have dark vision, but dark vision,
You can see in the dark.
so dark vision, it's got a range of 60 feet,
and it's like
and everything is black and white.
Oh,
So it isn't like perfect vision.
Mm.
So you still make a perception check.
It's shades of grey, thank you.
Yeah.
I got 9.
9, you can see him fumbling around, but you don't know what they're
I'm just gonna stay away from those general
Yeah.
areas, just in case. And I'll let you guys know that
Yeah.
I'm gonna be awake
Hmm.
until she takes
And
the
then
shift.
I will be on.
No, I'm cool with that.
What are you up to,
Sit by the fire.
You're pissed off.
Molza? You were about to do something?
No, but you're-
Yeah, so first off, how do rituals work?
You spend an hour to cast a spell.
Yeah.
They don't cost a spell slot.
Oh, is that how they
It doesn't cost a spell slot.
No,
Okay.
ritual.
Also, how far away am I? Like, do I know where I am? Like, are we close to where we're meant to be going?
You're on the road to it.
That's such an old
Um,
I'm on the road to it.
Yeah, you, I don't think, have been in this area
Where'd
before.
you come from?
I have not.
No, you haven't travelled this far east yet.
So,
But you have seen in your lifetime maps and whatnot of the area.
okay. So really, there's no reason for me to cast Detect Magic now
You can.
as a ritual.
You just go for it.
I can?
Yeah, go for it.
be handy actually.
Okay.
Not the one, no.
It's going to take an hour anyway, so we can still keep going. But
No,
that's
just-
what I would be doing in this tent
Yeah,
right
well,
now.
with the detect magic,
His face is shaking.
you
around.
start to feel like it's very, very faint magic, and it's emanating from the ground and the trees around you. It is like no, it's not strong enough for you to detect what it is, but you know there's a sort of magical element to everything around you. It feels sinister, but you can't place your finger on what it is yet because the aura of it is not strong enough to really
Yeah,
put a
okay.
bead on it.
So there's nothing within 30 feet of us right now.
Well,
'Cause
like I
that's
said,
the
there's
spell-
nothing strong other than
Yeah.
your bag. Your bag glows. Elanna's tool glows. A small pearl that Nix'aa has around her neck is glowing. The cloak
Mhm.
that Yagnar is wearing glows.
Okay.
It's in the area. Yep. And your cloak glows. Also, Amrock's flask glows. And Lord Elwyn's rapier by his side glows.
Okay.
The ground
So,
sort of has like this small tinge to it. Like
Okay.
this
yeah, okay.
slight magic aura coming from it, but you can't detect what that is.
Is it got the heat on
Yeah.
this? Is that correct? Or...
Yes,
Okay.
he's detect magic. He's
Yeah.
when,
Okay.
We know none of this anyway. So
Fine,
we're just sitting here setting traps, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, you set up your trap?
In Dan's very
Resourceful.
She my trap queen.
The retainers, they pull out mats underneath their wagon and they sleep underneath the wagon. Mm-hmm. The rest of you, like Amrix one, just they're in that. There's 2 tents left, so yeah, the 2 of you, 2 pairs of you, can share a tent each. Perfect. So who was
Yeah,
going to
just
be
like-
taking watches first? You? Is it just you? Is everyone else going to sleep?
No, the thing is, it was
Myself and Miranda are going to sleep. Think.
Ah, and you
yeah,
two?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much cool.
All right, I want you two first to make perception checks. You both got dark vision, so just a normal perception check. And I believe you're going straight to sleep, Moza.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna wake up a couple times in the night.
17.
17? 7?
Please don't.
All right. So you're sitting up, you two having a conversation. What are you doing? The fire's crackling.
I don't think I've
nice meal.
even really talked yet. So I'm just be like, so like you have kids and stuff? Like I have this gun.
So wait.
It is my baby.
The person back there knows your parents? You have parents?
Yeah. I have 3 siblings.
I can relate. I'm also a parent.
Yes, I am also a parent.
Just be like, the gun is my baby.
I'm gonna pick the gun and like, I have no idea how this thing works, and just look at it terribly. And even do the old thing of put the barrel next to my face.
Oh my god, okay. I'm like, that's not that.
No.
thing.
Ah.
Trigger discipline?
Okay. So 17,
Yeah.
was it? And what was it?
7.
7, yeah. So you two got into your conversation. You're still having a look around. You're like trying to keep an eye out. Yeah, cool. And you're full into this conversation. You've got the fucking pictures out. You're showing this is this kid, this is my wife.
It's just got that
This is-
wallet and just
I've pulled the family tree out so everyone knows what
Yeah.
for.
My dad, his my mum. So 4 hours pass. You two, nothing happens during your walk.
It's gotta be like, yeah.
Well,
Let's go.
nothing happens during their watch.
Okay. And you're switching over.
So you want
Yeah.
to be like, hello?
Yeah. You can go
Like, I'll get dark.
back to your.
Well, I
You
want
can
to
trans. You can
kind
go
of
get
like,
sleep.
Yeah.
like,
And you two make perception checks for me. You normal, you with
but
disadvantage.
then they can't.
That makes it
I know.
worse.
Oh,
Oh.
it's going to my highest is going to be my lowest is going to be a 9.
9,
That's perception.
Pretty sure it's a 9. Give me 1 second, just confirm the modifier.
18,
16 plus 2, so yeah, 18.
Yeah, lowest is going to be a
Fuck yeah, they also bringing it. So go for sure. Fucking sluts.
That great
Okay.
deal.
What are you two doing while you're on watch? You talking or just sitting there awkwardly?
I don't know.
So you like water? That's the way I looked at it.
Basic rations, eh?
I'm twitchy and kind of uninterested. I'm not initiating conversation.
We
Yeah.
probably should have done it.
I'm just like pointing out random shit, just be like, it's kind of quiet here. That's a pretty cool tree. Just hoping that you'll like pick up something to have a conversation with me, and I damn well know you're not going to, but I just keep going. So it's like,
You're like, I'm putting it down, man.
did
Pick
you
it up.
see those rocks? All 3 of them are in a line. I don't know. How many people in there? Do you think they were just like there, or do you think? I don't know. Like, do you think one of the other guys? I think one of the like the little dudes.
You
Like-
just hear a Karen like trying to start a conversation. What are you doing? Just like,
Someone could.
I'll do the old two word response kind of thing. So I'll just be like, oh yeah, kind of.
That's cool.
He's like, give me enough to be like, oh, if I try one more time. If I try one more time.
so
Never
yeah.
actually gets
You're trying to have a look around while you're talking to him, and you're trying to keep like a vigilant watch. And it's just in your ear.
accurate.
It's me.
Like,
Up, used to it.
accurate.
You get through your watch, nothing happens.
He's not trying to kill
We have traps. We have traps there.
I'm
The sun comes up.
Oh, has Dan got enough at any point?
You probably see Molzar come out and try to take a piss. Look at you. Just go back into his tent.
He just takes many short rests.
When he comes out during ours, I then start badgering Deadeye about our science experiment.
Oh yeah, like a young man.
So for like the last 2.5 hours is just me trying to explain and make sense of our theories and what we've learned so far and the science behind it, and
From that thing, can I roll a medicine check to find out about old man's bladders and then explain it to her?
If we're going here, we're going here. Go for it.
Brilliant. That's going to be the only thing that I'm going to pick my ears up to, just because this is fun.
Old man bladder experiment. Return.
Just a straight check. Oh no, I was doing history, wasn't I?
No, medicine.
Medicine, sorry.
Medicine.
Either way, it's going to be pretty good. So it's 19.
You used to look after your old man. He's pretty old. Yeah, just you
Okay,
guys
yes,
there.
so I go into like not a detailed, but I'm still gruff and kind of looking. But I pretty much give her like what a medical journal of an inflamed prostate would be. As an explanation, and that is our launch.
You guys like.
Okay.
I, in my notes, it's old man bladder experiment.
This is the thing that's happening. apparently.
Prostate, put the team knows the prostate pals. No.
Oh yeah. The sunrise.
and I rush back to the tent to tell her everything.
We're like, what's the piss?
Again. Everyone gets up. You have a nice quick breakfast.
I want to take back the traps. I want to shoot the traps.
Yeah,
The traps. Nothing's been. Oh, make a survival check. Yeah. Let you make a survival check.
I'll just do it with advantage.
Yeah. Do it.
15.
Attention.
Oh,
15.
Traps haven't gone off.
oh yeah, alright.
There's no traps around.
I might select them back up in.
Disable mine too as well.
Perfect. So they're all back in the wagons. To think of the word then. And you're trying to lock north again. Again, the further north you go, the more gnarled and dark these trees get. It's like those comically dark, twisted trees you see in some
Scooby-Doo.
like Scooby-Doo or the Addams Family. Yeah. Go. No. Everyone just make a blanket perception check for me. See what you can see.
I investigate the environment.
7.
Perception.
I know.
Hmm?
Oh shit, 20.
20?
Roll back into place.
17.
17? 7? And what did you get, Mozart?
7.
Hey, 7 buddies.
So yeah, you're all just you swear you hear like an animal moving in the tree line. But once you look over, you can't see anything.
Oh, actually, it's in that. Oh, if it's in that 20, do I have my thing on top of that or not really?
Yeah,
Oh shit, 23 then.
23. Still good.
Sorry, I
Yeah,
did.
like I said, a nat 20 with a nat 20 though. Not really.
Yeah, it's good check.
It's a skill check, so but yeah, like you can you have something, but you can't see. Well, must be the first fucking animal you run into. The tree line is thick, and the canopy of the trees, they're now coming up over the road like that. So it is quite dark up on the side. You see some movement, but you can't place it. You hear some snorting, some grunting.
Can I tell the others?
Yeah.
I'm here and seeing shit.
Is anyone else looking out in that direction?
Like in this general area. There's definitely something out there.
Yeah, well, I already rolled mine. 17, whatever.
Yeah, you're roll pretty low. You're the only one who can tell. But yeah, you can't. With a, even with a roll that high, you still can't make out what
Oh
it is.
shit, okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's a combination of just the low light from the canopy It's far off in the woods. The trees are pretty close together. And yeah, even just weird that the silence is broken.
Yeah, it's more like it.
Yeah. But
Because she points it out, do I then notice it? Because I rolled so low, but she just pointed it out. So.
no, you're trying to strain, and you're like, I can't see anything over there. You just caught it. What the sound?
You can't let them be small.
Around just from the sound and anything. So I roll 17, so I would have heard the sound. Or did
I
not
say
hear any sound?
when she points it out, you then hear more rustling, but it, to you,
What time
sounds
of
like
day?
a small creature.
What time of day?
This would be mid-morning.
Can I look for any, in particular, human tracks or anything around?
Right, roll a nature or survival. You're looking specifically for tracks.
5.
No, nothing along the road. You
Well,
do
yes.
see
Yep, that's
hoof
right.
footprints, fairly big. You can't make out what sort of hoof they're from, but they're about that big. Part of you in your mind, maybe a moose, maybe a big deer. Nothing really worry about. A hoofed animal is not really, in your experience, dangerous. If it's a moose, though, stay away. But it's not going to come charging out and attack you.
Yeah.
All good? Anyone else doing anything? We spend the day travelling. The road is getting worse and worse as you're going along, and the canopy is getting darker and darker as you're moving into this area. Anything you'd like to do during the day before we get to another camp? Anyone?
So you do perception checks every now and then. That's about it, really.
I'll just go off your gear, your basement here.
Can I do a history check?
History check of this area.
Yeah, just to see if I know anything
definitely.
being further in. And do we have a map or anything?
No, there are no maps of the Sky Vale. There are old
Wait
maps
a minute.
of the Neryn Vale, which was the name of this area before it got all fucked up.
Can I, as we're going, can I use my all-purpose tool to make cartographer's tools
Yep.
and start mapping out?
Are you proficient with cartography
It
skills?
makes me proficient.
God damn that machine. No, I'm glad. Yep, you're starting to make a very detailed map as you're going along. You can hear a river.
Mm-hmm.
It's the only real noise. It's very far off to your east. You're traveling north, rivers on that side, trees along both sides. That's the only real sound, other than the one you heard, which was like
Weird noise before.
weird noise before.
I'm still gonna do the history check as well, if that's alright.
Yep, go for it. You guys can do whatever checks you want. You just tell me.
What's that?
21. Oh, you know the history of this area. It was a bustling, its own little country.
Mhm.
About 50 years ago, before all these Lich army came barreling through. To the north is Lake Neryn, and this is the Neryn Vale,
Neryn?
perched in between mountain ranges. Now, little towns and villages that were on the main valley, they got completely wiped out by all these monstrous army just coming through. They just went from town to town, burning and pillaging. The only solace the rest of the country had was that slowed down the army as they went through and systematically killed and enslaved and took the people from each.
And can I use that knowledge to make my map better?
You've seen the maps before, so you have a basic outline, and you're now mapping the first
Yeah.
time the Scarred Vale. The city of Narrington lies to the north. But southeast of that is where you're headed, Black Moss Key. Good roll.
Oh, I don't like
So, anyone else good or
No, I'm good.
We're all on the same thing. Depending on how much we're doing. Actually, I will see if I'm gonna say you and Lord Blackmoss, and as well as I'll make the big axe his friend. I'm gonna see if they want to engage in a game of dice.
well, Amrock is on the
Amrock's on the thing.
thing. Well, everyone's like, oh, definitely. And you see him struggle to like climb over. He's old, not as old as Moza, but he is an older man. He climbs in, he gets in the back, and he sits down. All right, dice in a while. Let's go. And
Okay, I'll play.
Fancy a wager, boys?
very well. Haven't you not waited?
Let's go gold.
Gold piece.
Yeah.
You see enough.
Winner takes all.
You all put a gold piece in. The little gnome, he's like, I'll get on this.
Yep,
Put a
beautiful.
gold coin in. Right, grab 3d6.
3D.
Roll them up. Whoever's got the highest number wins. Easy
I'm
peasy.
I need another 3
I'm just gonna do this one on the.
Go for it, grab it.
Actually, no. Can I have another D6 as well?
Yeah.
Blue boy.
No?
4 gold and pop. Gold. A 10.
10?
I got 12.
12. The gnome rolled. 10 as well. Lord Elwin, he's like, 12.
Oh.
He's like, well, my friend.
So
Time to
roll
go
again.
again.
Okay.
Looking at you. He rolls. Ooh.
8.
11.
Damn it.
Thank you, boys. And he just takes the scoop of gold. He's like, don't worry, you'll probably earn this back. And you spend the next.
So how much gold was that?
There was 4 gold.
4 gold in total. So
Yeah.
I lost 1.
Everyone lost 1 gold except Elwin.
So he got the 4 gold. I will put another 4 gold down and say double or nothing against it.
He brings it out in. It's like, very well.
Which means if I lose, I'll be 5 gold back. 12.
11. Pushes it over. You win some, you lose some, right?
So it's 8 gold.
Yeah, if you put 4 gold down and he put 4, you would have made 4 gold.
Yeah.
You got your money
Yeah,
back.
yeah.
8 gold.
Yeah, so plus 4. Beautiful.
Yep. There you go. You guys spend the rest of the afternoon just playing a few dice games. And whatnot.
Having a bit of fun.
I was went to the loo, I look at it.
I can hear you still. Sorry.
You can do something really cool with cobbler's tools.
Cobbler's tools. Why do you have so many tools?
Because you gave the proficiency with every tool.
That's fine. It's not like she can make busted things. She can only like make shoes.
Yeah, but cobbler's tools you can stitch up another player's wounds with disadvantage. But
Good messengers and check. Nice. Alright. So that night, again, you pull off into another clearing. The tents are set up, the fire is made. And dinner is served. Another hearty stew that for Amrock that I guess you two would probably help again, making it quite decent.
You started.
Again, Molazar just eats like an animal.
Yep, just shoveling it in.
Shoveling it down as quick as he can.
Potion.
Yeah, you drink too much.
And when he finishes, he goes, "You guys, took watch last night. I'm happy to take watch tonight.
Oh, we only need 4 hours to rest.
I can do some of the other 4 hours if I need to."
Well, do one of you guys want to have a full rest tonight then? 'Cause
Well, so we're going to set up camp, are we? Are we doing the camping now, or we just talk before we set camp?
Oh, camp's already set up.
Okay. Well, I want to put some more, look at putting bear traps up again before we do.
No, yeah, go. Roll another survival check.
Do it separately this time.
Yeah.
Like rolling dice.
Right.
Oh fuck. No, I don't.
14.
7.
Yeah, you find some areas and think, oh yeah, this looks like a well-travelled area again. Junk, junk, junk. They're down.
Cool.
Still following.
So who's taking the first watch?
After last night's thing, I'm gonna just put myself out for a long rest.
No?
And it's gonna be a little bit more comfortable for the first time now that we're a little bit away from Fort Cain.
Did you do that?
yeah, I'll just say.
I'll do first again.
No, that's that.
Oh, I guess.
Molnar, like you can help with the watch or you can go to sleep. It's up to you.
Do I need to? Like, I'm just offering.
Well, we've got 2 already.
Take
sitting
my
up.
turn,
Like you
so-
can.
He can take the second one.
If I don't need to, I won't. But
Okay, yeah, you can
I
take
get
the
up
second one if you
during the
want.
night anyway, so.
All right. So you two stay up. Molnar, you get into bed in your tent. You put your stuff together, and then you notice your bag's missing.
My bag's missing.
Your bag.
Do I see? Like, I'm expecting there to be dirt on the ground. Like, do I see any sign of someone coming into
Roll a
tent?
deception check.
Oh, 11.
No. There's no sign of anyone coming into your tent. You know that you put your bag down. Well, you actually haven't seen it since last night. You completely spaced. Did I leave it in the carriage? Did I? What did I do with it?
Right. Well, I leave the tent and I go to the carriage and I have a look. Is
Huh?
it in the carriage?
No, it's not. At the same time, Yagnar, you're set. Were you taking the first watch?
Yes.
All right. You go to retrieve your swords from the back of the carriage. One's gone. Okay. It's weird. You know you put them there, like, last night.
Had on me last night during the watch, so yeah.
Yeah,
Weird.
it's weird.
While that's happening, I'm still searching.
Yeah.
I'm going to barge into Deadeye's tent and being like, "What have you done with it, you mongrel?
I'm not in a tent, my dude.
Where are you?
You're not even in the tent?"
I'm setting up.
Well, I'm fucking looking
No,
for
no,
you.
this is when you settle down. You've already set up traps.
I'm sleeping in the middle of the traps. The traps are there so I can sleep.
Oh, so
So
they're
he
not.
runs into my sleep.
So I thought you were putting them around that. I thought you were putting them around around yourself.
I put them around where I sleep.
Okay, cool. So yeah, you can go
Alright.
over these traps. Don't worry. You know they're there.
Do I see the
Deception
traps?
check while that's happening?
Yeah, go for it.
I was like, hopefully,
Okay.
step on this.
He's old, bro. He won't
11.
No, you can't see the sword anyway. You're lifting up. Where the fuck have I put it? Your other stuff's here, but like the pair of swords you have, there's one.
Mm.
That's the one you have in your pocket. That's gone. And you're yelling at Deadeye? Go for it.
Yeah, I am. I'm trying to wake him up. I'm going, "Where the fuck did you put my shit?"
Am I awake?
You wake up to him.
Yeah, I'd say you wake up. You're just settling down. I'm not saying you're like falling asleep yet. You got an angry old man screaming at you like, "Where's my shit?"
don't have your thing, you old. I don't have any of your stuff, you old bastard. Go to bed.
Am I asleep at this point?
You'll be in your trance, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just like.
I don't trust you. What have you done with it?
I haven't touched anything. I haven't touched any of your things. Come search me if you want.
Can I hear
Easy
this?
to get through.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like it's Molzar. He's fucking losing his shit at the
Alright.
other end of the camp.
Can I yell? I go. What have you lost, Molzar? Because I can't find my sword. My second mother sword. Is anyone else missing anything?
I yell back, I lost my whole backpack, and I know this cunt's taken it.
Ooh. Is anyone else missing anything?
You two would be. You're up. Make an investigation check.
Jesus, that was a hit. Eight.
Yeah, 8.
Everything for you seems to be accounted for. You don't have much though. You're still transit.
Now the other people, like the 4 people that we have.
They're underneath the cart. They're fucking.
Do I have all my stuff on me? Like everything I've got.
So, Molzar, you're the one standing up, screaming, making a fucking fool of yourself.
Making a noise, yeah, I know.
Yep. Does a 22 hit?
Yes.
From the tree line, an arrow just slaps you in the back, doing 7 damage as it just goes into your back. Everybody roll initiative.
Even me?
Everything.
Yep. And we're back with the battle map. So please, put your characters on the map where you would have been.
So I was over near the cart when I was
Yep.
calling out, so I'll be over here. Sorry.
Which tent was I in?
I'll put a few more trees on. I'm very fond of my trees.
I was in, so I'm just gonna put it like here. In.
In your turn? Yep.
Well,
Right.
I imagine
Or
myself.
put yourself prone.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, yeah, prone, because you're transit.
She's transit.
Alright. You are...
I'm over near the cart.
Yeah, and you?
Not on the bench.
Well, I imagine myself kind of around the corner, like I've got my hunting trap.
Well, where's our 3 traps? So where do you want us to mark our
Yeah,
traps?
well,
I'll
wherever our
give you-
traps are, because I've slept in the middle of like a dot in the middle of the triangle.
I'll give you 3 of these to just... Here, put these on upside down.
Yep.
Where you want your traps.
Okay, so I don't know, this sounds terrible. We said we checked and there was some marking errors. Whereabouts did you say there were? Just probably around here?
Probably around this area. Yep.
Okay, do you want to just do it like here, here, and there?
And I'm pretty much taking camp around dead in the middle.
And Molzar is over
Yeah.
there.
So would I be prone too because you're sleeping or you're like...
Yes.
Well, I wasn't sleeping because I was getting yelled at and I was responding to him.
Oh, but you would have been laying down, getting ready to go to sleep.
Fair. I thought
Yeah,
so
and
we were
you sit
getting
up.
ready to go to sleep. Yeah.
Yeah, you've sat up, but you're still on the ground.
Okay.
So, initiatives.
Yeah, did I roll
I
that?
got
25 to 20.
Oh, I gotta roll again.
So that's a big die.
Yeah, no, usually...
I could,
Mine was terrible. I should have just set up for
Just roll again. That's fine.
It's alright, you didn't go worse than me.
I forgot
Trust.
what I rolled, and then I rolled the exact same thing, and I remembered, and I was like, "Fuck you."
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
25 to 20. Anyone? Nobody? 20 to 15.
the gang. Cricket.
Crickets.
Don't like him watch you writing right now.
15 to 10.
I got 10.
10. Anyone else?
Oh, yes, so
Oh, God.
Oh my god, we're gonna die before we get to our turn.
10 HP.
Nix'aa, 10. All right. 10 to 5.
6.
I got 6 as well.
Dan, what did you get?
What's your dexterity? Because we need to probably see who is first.
Yeah, what's your dexterity? Number.
Oh, 15?
9.
She goes first. Elanna.
Pretty sure my first one. So we're the same.
And what did you get?
6.
6. Wait, Deadeye 7.
We jinxed ourselves with that really good first battle.
Yeah.
Elanna.
Sure, my lucky sword.
Wait, guys, so it's a 2-episode series. We die.
Sorry.
We had a really good
Revenge on my kids.
Yeah, we'll just play the name.
We all come back to your kids.
And Malta, what did you get?
Be like second part of it.
I got -1
Negative initiative.
because my dex is heaps low, so I got -2 initiative and I rolled on that one.
So 0.
You just go back to
So
sleep.
how does he actually
Why
do
do we
it?
have him with us?
I have an arrow in the back
Bones.
right now.
He's like, ah!
You're just
As
like,
the
well,
arrow
sleep.
extends from the trees over here. You see, where is he? This guy. This goblin just pokes his head out. Take the gun.
Sorry, how'd that go?
Oh, God.
And then he disappears again.
What?
On the tree.
Crafty.
All right, top of the round. You're all surprised, by the way.
Yeah.
So they get a free round.
They practically do without initiative.
Yagnar.
On top of the arrow I just got.
That was that goblin's surprise round, so don't worry.
Alright.
Yeah.
So just pop the wizard.
So I had no idea because I'm fully alert on like watch.
No. No one rolled higher than a 25.
Oh.
Brutal. I had like 22 or whatever it was.
24.
24. Oh.
Suddenly,
They're mad.
from this tree line, this big orange furry bugbear
Oh, don't stop. Don't stop with
just comes out and he just barrels his way at you,
You made a bugbear joke before.
Yep.
Oh, damn it.
straight at you. And he is going to use his big attack against you. He's going to try to hit you with his Morning Star. With advantage. There's 21 to hit. Alright, doing. This is going to be a big hit.
Mm-hmm.
So they get a very special ability. 9, 12, 17. He takes 17 damage as he hits you with a surprise Morning Star attack, back of the head, trying to knock you on your ass. So, that was his surprise attack. No, you go through the initiative once without
no,
you having a
that's me.
turn. Oh yes, he has surprise attack. Hmm.
You trying to make his orphans higher?
I'm not. He already did it. I'm just.
Now,
I'm
first things
surprised.
first.
It's just like my first.
You're such a. You don't even hurt kids.
Got the bod, got the
Nope.
jokes, just needs
Suddenly, you hear another one charge out, then jump as he gets caught in one of your traps because he's just kind of because he rolled really low in his perception check to see a trap. So roll damage on the trap for him.
Yep, just need to find. It could be one of his or mine, doesn't really matter.
Thank God you're paranoid.
That does look really cool.
It looks.
I'm admiring my Batman.
Oh, it's got to make a dex save.
Dex save?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he got real low.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just yeah, he did. Yeah.
4 points of piercing damage,
Well, he
and he stops moving.
is restrained. He is restrained. Okay. Now,
It's moved it. Little fucker.
It's pretty big.
Nix'aa.
Oh, yeah, that's me.
Does an 11 hit you?
Oh, my AC.
Yeah.
Nope.
As it's when charging out of the tree line here, it just throws a javelin.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Well,
And it just straight past your head. But now he is visible. He's alright.
hi.
Not him. Alright, next up. You are surprised. There's a javelin straight past your head. Alright, here's the fun part. So, one goblin's already had his turn. Sorry. Oh no. Oh no. Does an 11 hit Molza?
Yes.
No!
I've seen your AC, Dan.
It's fucking abysmal.
7 damage as another
Please keep him alive.
Another 7.
yeah, another 7 as the start of the goblin takes a shot. And then he's going to use his bonus action to nimble escape to take the hide action. And okay, he gets 14. Everyone but you, he disappears for. You see him disappear.
That one over there.
Yeah.
Us, but I know where he is.
You know where he is.
You
Yes.
watched him.
Yeah, because your passive
He's not
perception is
invisible.
higher than what you got in the stealth
You're
check.
like on the ground.
Just clarifying, he's not invisible. He did leave. We just didn't see him leave. Is that right?
He just he hid.
Okay.
You all didn't. You all lost track of where he
Does
went.
me being prone affect that at all?
No, you've still got a higher perception, like passive perception, than what he rolled on his thing. All right. And sorry, Malzar, you take another 5 damage as the third goblin.
Early grave.
Well, late grade, really.
He's old.
Do I have to tell you whether I'm
No.
bloodied or not?
Nope.
Just when you're on
Right,
front,
good.
I think, man.
Yeah. As he comes out, and he's going to try to. Yeah, and he disappears from everyone. Okay. Deadeye, you are surprised. Elanna, you're asleep.
She trancing, baby.
Make a perception check with disadvantage, because you were trancing, and see if you're woken up from people like getting attacked.
Okay, first one was 15. Second one was 5 plus my perception 8.
First one is 8. No, you're still asleep.
You're
Okay.
bad girl.
I'm just like, man. I'm
Yagnar,
tired.
you were surprised.
Yes.
Mulgar, you were surprised. He's like, huh? All angles. Back to the top of the round. The bugbears get
Bang,
their
bang to the
actual first turn now.
How can he be surprised? He got hit with the arrow first, though.
Surprising. All this happened at once.
Okay,
There's
that
only a
makes
few
sense.
seconds.
So he's
That
standing
makes
there, he
sense.
got hit by one, huh? Then dunk, dunk.
Okay, that makes sense.
And the bugbear comes out and a javelin gets thrown at you.
But
Yeah.
Good.
So the bugbear at you is going to make another attack. Just normal now. That is a 20 to hit. Mm-hmm.
Feelings outside here.
13 damage. And just smacks you with his Morning Star again. The bugbear in the trap is going to try to pry his leg out of the trap. What's the escape DC for a bear trap?
13.
13? Yeah, he pries it open, but that is his turn to escape. The end of his turn. The other one, I'll throw another javelin at you. His second one. Gone. You're just too nimbly bimbly, baby.
What do you roll?
Great. It just gets you into the fire.
Didn't even go anywhere near me.
Just,
Just like, oh.
he's like, and he is going to move
I really like
off here.
this stuff.
Off behind that thing. All right. That's next thing. From shadows here, out comes a well-armored, red-skinned goblinoid with a great sword. And he's just standing there. And he's looking. He's keeping an eye on everyone. Make a perception check.
Want to check out at the moment?
Yeah, you just got smacked. You're looking over, you see him walk out.
15.
He's got your sword by his side.
I'm gonna murder him.
Just by his side, just hanging. He's like, gives you a look. Right, Nix'aa. Top of the round for the group. What are you doing?
Okay. So.
You can see the bugbears. The hobgoblin has just walked out, but the goblins are nowhere to be seen.
Are they not in my tent?
You don't know?
I guess I'll attack old mate over here. Maybe?
I'm made on Yagnar. Go for it. What are you going to use?
Shit. Okay, give me a sec. That's a melee.
The gang's in a bit of trouble.
Don't have circle potions.
You can't just use them.
Is
Maybe
there
Are you still up there?
Yeah, I'm close.
is there any water around?
Make a perception check.
That would be a 5.
No. It has not rained since you've left.
Yeah, I did.
The ground is pretty dry.
Yeah, we all bought one.
Okay.
Group discount.
Shit. I don't know. This is stressful.
Stressing out.
I was like, after last one, I was like, I crushed D&D.
Yeah, this is when I read through my my monsters know what they're doing book.
No.
I saw that. It was TikTok someone.
Mm-hmm. Where you guys had a lovely first campaign with me, where you guys got to
I
be
didn't.
completely overpowered. Sorry, Maggie. And now you get evil DM.
To anyone watching at home, haha, was stolen from me.
So thunder wave.
Yes. Okay.
Which slaps.
Read that one out to me, baby.
A wave of thunderous force sweeps out from you. Each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from you must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, a creature takes 2d8 thunder damage and is pushed 10 feet away from you.
Okay.
On
So
a
you.
successful save, the creature takes half damage and isn't pushed.
Okay. So it's a 15-foot range. You need to get closer to that guy.
That also means that it only damaged twice. Yeah.
You can go to
I
that
can't do
guy,
that.
or you could go over here to this guy and that guy. You get 2 if you go over instead
I kind
right
of
here.
wanted to get old mate away from him.
Do you have anything else that you can use for that?
See, shocking blast.
That's thunderclap.
That's another area of effect, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Temple?
I was hoping there was water. I was just gonna drown. Just gonna put like a square, just a cube on his head. But no, it hasn't rained.
Use like a stone from the fire or something.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Maybe I'll do catapult then.
Yes. All right. What are you shooting?
Stone from the fire?
All right. So
A hot
you,
one?
yep, you see this stone sitting right on the edge that's just been licking at the flames of the fire. No, that's not like that. You look at old mate. Can you see him from where? Yeah. And you know, oh, hopefully I make it Yagnar. And you yeet it. What's your saving throw? It's a dexterity saving throw, is it?
If the object would.
Dex 14.
Dex 14. He got 13.
Are you kidding me?
Roll damage, baby. As you smack this bugbear in the face with a red hot stone from the fire.
Did I roll?
Oh, good. New character. Who's this?
3d8. Yeah, I've got 2.
3d8. Ah, I love
3d8 bludgeoning.
bludgeoning.
Here's 2d8. Oh, thank you.
Roll her up.
Look at that convenience.
I'm ready.
Oh, sorry. Well, 8.
8 damage.
Yep.
Still good. As it slaps him in the face, and he just. His face is just like the fur on his face is just being burnt off. All right. Are you moving at all? No. It hurt him though. It hurt him pretty bad. Are you moving at all? You stay there? Okay. All right. It is the Goblins' turn. Now they have been targeting the one fellow for a reason. So, Moldar. An arrow swishes past your head with a nat 1
Oh, thank God. The side.
as this guy appears from there. He then tries to hide. No, he's like, oh shit.
Is this the same
Where is he?
one
Sorry?
side, or-
He's over here, and he's gonna try.
Yep.
He tried to run to the tree, he tripped over.
Not so.
So he's over by this tree here. The next guy, he pops out from here. That's the guy you saw before. You saw his step behind the tree. He's popped out again. He's making an attack against Mulza. Oh, that is a 13 to hit,
It hits.
and it does 4 damage to you.
Okay.
And he disappears again with a big stealth check.
That's why I don't see him this time.
No, you rolled higher than your natural perception. Now the last guy, he pops out down here. And he makes an attack against you as well, Mozart. 8.
That is my AC.
Wizards.
How are we running this guy?
Living
This
it?
is the,
It hits
this
him.
is the big moment. Nah, it hits him.
I thought if it was the same as my AC, it doesn't hit.
It depends on the ruling.
We'll go with that.
Depends how Kyle wants to do it.
So from now on, if it's IC,
AC alone?
Make a
Misses.
note about that woman. Put it in the notes.
Yeah, that's it.
Look, it's up. You're the DM. You make the choice.
made
That was
the
my
choice.
assumption.
I've made the choice.
That's what I said.
Fucked up by goblins.
And he trips over as well as he goes to try to hide. So he's over by there. Ooh. Okay. It's the Goblins turn. Deadeye, you are prone.
It's half my movement to get up, yeah?
Yep.
Alright, so half my movement to get up. Okay. Just curious, what the 20-foot radius that would be like just
It's 20 foot out from where you are in a circle. So you go 20
4
foot out
squares.
and then boom. So 8 square cube, pretty much.
it's pretty much just here.
Yep.
Essentially, if I did that.
Yeah.
Okay, well, lovely. I would first.
Yep.
Here. If I move over here, around this
He
tree.
will get an attack of opportunity on you because he is right next to you.
I thought-
He does have a little bit of reach, I believe. No, he doesn't. 5 foot reach. How
Well,
close is he? Yeah, you'd say he's within 5 foot.
yeah, whatever. I'm gonna give him an attack of opportunity, and I'm just gonna try and crouch by the tree because I want to get in range anyway.
17.
Yeah.
You take 8. Oh, wait, no. 16 damage.
All right then.
He just swings and
Yeah. Okay. Oh, so that was my movement.
yep.
I want to Deadeye shots. I'm going to do that one advantage of this one here.
Yep, go for it.
This thing. Thing I'm doing this is a Deadeye. Before I roll again, I'm doing it as a sharpshooter as well. So that is going to be a 15 to hit.
15 to hit a goblin. That is its armor class. has just off the tree where it is.
Well, either way,
You would have 3/4 cover there anyway. So
I ignore that regardless.
oh yeah, cool. So 15 is still his armor class.
Doesn't hit.
Yeah. It's a ruling.
That is the ruling. That was the ruling. I'm going to action surge anyway, and I am going to throw a smoke grenade on the ground that we picked up.
Excellent. All right, that works the same as Molzar's fog cloud. It would obscure that area for 20 feet. Yes?
Yeah, so that's the whole goal, pretty much. These guys.
I'm going to print out something to do that. I'll have that for next game.
I think it's pretty much just yay. And they can't see Dan anymore.
Yeah, so yeah, that entire area where you would say, yeah, is
Yeah.
all just obscured. All right, that's Deadeye's turn. Elanna. Perception check to see if you wake the fuck up.
Oh, I hear it. 8.
8? It went down, but you rolled pretty shit. Roll with advantage, I'll give you that. Because it is pretty loud.
Yeah, like,
We'll get you.
I'm gonna do it worse now. Oh, thank God. 23.
23? Yep. Oh, the tree! Oh no, you break it! No,
Oh my God, it's got branches.
she got caught in the tree.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's fine.
You know what? Actually, I'm gonna leave it for the effect because it's a barren area.
She broke the tree, guys.
I'm
So yeah, you hear
I keep breaking something every session.
you hear the smoke bomb go off. You hear Yagnar getting smacked in the face. You hear Deadeye get smacked in the face, and you break out. You're like, oh, and you stick your head out,
Mm-hmm.
and you see all this shit going down. You're here. Stick your head out, and you look straight open, and this big red guy just looks at you and goes,
So I've been seeing.
"Yep, what are you doing? You get your turn. Half your movement to get up and out of your tent."
Yeah, I will go. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This one's solely on this like lane, isn't it? And this goes in this lane.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it. I'm gonna cast Touch's Caustic Brew.
Ooh, what's that do?
Stream of acid, 30 feet long,
Damn
5
it, I was
feet
going to do the
wide.
same.
It must succeed on a dex saving throw or be covered in acid as spell duration.
How wide is it?
5 feet wide.
So it's just a straight line.
Yeah, 30 feet long.
Yeah, you can't really get him.
I can't reach up there, but yeah.
Yeah, alright. Go for it. So the hobgoblin's going to make a, what was it?
Dex.
Dex save? Ooh. That's a 21.
Fuck me dead. Alright, don't worry about that then.
As he just.
So about even if. Oh wait, no. It's
Alright.
way.
Yeah, and as a bonus action, I'm going to summon my Eldritch Cannon.
I really need to print you off a little cannon.
Oh no, that's okay. I'll just I'll use a
Yep. Little D4.
in flamethrower mode, and it's gonna do a 15 cone, 15 cones, 15 foot cone of fire.
Yep. At the hobgoblin, he's hit again.
Yep. So 2d8,
Salad.
but because his dex was really high, he won't take full damage, but just to take half damage.
Okay.
Oh, was that dex save from before?
Oh,
Do you-
no, I gotta roll another one. So that
okay.
is a 16.
That's alright. He'll still take half damage. 3.
3 damage. As he steps out of the way and it hits his foot, and he's like stamping it out.
13. That was a bit useless.
Alright, Yagnar, it's your turn.
Yeah, true.
Alright. Action so it's a bonus action or just something I can do after my action, my bonus action.
I believe it is.
Just
Pretty sure it's a
you
bonus
take-
action.
Take additional.
Yeah, it's not a bonus action or anything, it's just.
Okay, pretty much you can do an action, a bonus action,
Then
an action
action,
surge, and
oh.
an action and a bonus action again.
No, only an action.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna first of all, I'm gonna use my bonus action to do second wind.
Yep, heal yourself up, roll
Yep.
that up.
So what's a D10?
That's no, it's the 8.
D10 is this one.
No, that one at the top there. Yes.
Cool.
6 hit points.
6 plus something. It's
Plus
6 plus
three.
your dex or whatever.
The Constitution modifier. So 9 hit points.
Alright. Then I
Mhm.
might take a swing at that bastard who's hit me in the back of the head.
Yep.
So going back to everything I have again. So it's longsword plus 6, so D20. Oh, it's a 9. That's terrible.
9.
Yeah.
No, each ducks out of the way.
Then I'll action surge.
Yep.
And I'll do another, take another swing at him.
Slaps. Right in your face. Are you moving?
I can't even get
Yep.
attack of it. Yeah.
Alright, Mulder. You're just being hit by 2 arrows. You're stumbling around. There's suddenly. And you're just in a smoke cloud now. You can't see anything in front of you, but they can't see you. What are you doing?
Okay. So I can't see anything. Is that correct?
Yes, you are completely covered in smoke.
It's almost like
Ah.
it's almost like blinded. So like, you know, you've got disadvantage on attack rolls, but they've got disadvantage on attack rolls against you, and obviously movement's hard.
Yeah. Okay, then. Is that tent within the cloud? I wouldn't know where it is anyway, would I?
No, you can't really see anything. You do know before it went off, there was a bugbear in front of you. There's the 2 goblins that hit you, but like
He would have seen me move to where I was too, because I moved.
one goblin hit. So one goblin hit you, and you don't know what the bear trap is.
Yeah, okay. First off, I'm gonna cast False Life on myself at 2nd level.
Go for it. Get those hit points.
So I gain 11 temporary hit points.
Perfect.
And they last how long? 1 hour. Okay, cool. And then, see, my next plan was to use Misty Step to teleport out of there,
You
and then
can-
hide in one of the tents.
You could.
But the text says I teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space that I can see. So if I can't see anything,
You can't see anything. No.
Sorry, Dan.
okay.
Oh man.
You've seen it.
Like,
That's
really?
the case then. If I can remember where the tent was before the smoke bomb got out, can I just kind of like head in that direction but stay in the smoke?
Yep. Roll for me. Roll a nature check to figure out like which direction you're in. Major perception. I'll give you perception. If it's higher.
Oh. Well, I got 23 for nature.
That's good
Perception,
enough.
I got 13.
Alright, yeah. So you make your way out and you get to the tent and you step out of the fog cloud. Alright. As you step out, you can see a bugbear fighting Yagnar. You can see a bugbear behind the tent you are. And there's a hobgoblin right in front of you looking very angry at Elanna.
His foot's on fire.
Well, my intent was to go hide in the tent.
No one's paying. Roll a stealth check.
Very slowly. We just hear the cracking of
That's his
bones
hole.
as we get
Hides a hole.
9.
9. You're in the tent.
Okay, thank you. That's my turn.
You are prone now, though. The tent.
He's gonna get
W-
stabbed.
would I-
Stand.
Okay, yeah.
You crawled into the tent. These are just like the lean-to tent sort of things.
It's gonna be the nurse.
Yeah, okay.
All right, is that your turn?
That's my turn. That's all I can do.
Oh yeah, because you cast Folklore. All right.
I will ask, how loud was my gunshot? What-
She's up.
Ah, I didn't.
That's how she got advantage. All right, it is the bugbear's turn. He's going to try to smack you again. Yeah,
On air.
that would be a 22,
Thinking about Dan.
and you take max damage 10.
Oh,
Just
that's okay.
maxi-
I'll come back with 1 HP.
Oh,
Because of
you
my-
see him fall to a knee, guys, and he just takes it up, comes back up. This bugbear.
Yeah, I've got relentless endurance. Don't kill you, come back with 1 HP.
This bugbear here, he's going to run out 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30.
Oh no, don't
No?
go to here, please.
How much has he got? He's got 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, he's running at you, but now he's going to throw his javelin. 'Cause it's-
Oh, I hate that.
does a 17 hit?
Yeah.
Yep, as he chucks his javelin,
No.
doing 7 damage to you. Straight in your chest. That's his turn. The other bugbear is in the fog cloud. There's no idea where he is. You'll hear another clink as he walks into this bear trap in the smoke. Roll damage for it. Bugbear
Just the
traps.
one.
One. Ah!
He's just mildly inconvenienced.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
pretty much.
Can't
Okay,
pick it up.
Nix'aa, you're back.
Thingy.
What do you want to do?
Well, you see, all my over here still on 1 HP.
I also have a 15 foot kind of fire going, so.
And you've got 2 people on you, so I might. I mean, you got a cone fire. I'm just gonna stick the health on me.
Hang on, the hobgoblin has his turn, and he's going to use his turn to use his leadership ability. You'll find out on the dude in front of him, and he's just going to stare at you going. You hear him say, "Wait, does anyone here speak Goblin?" Anyone?
No.
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 You hear him just
It's not primordial.
no, Goblin. You
Okay.
hear him say something in a guttural language, pointing at and point at you. And that's his turn. He don't move. Yeah. And now it's your turn, Nix'aa, so you do what you want.
No, I was like, do I know Goblin? Like, damn it.
The one time I don't know a language.
Oh, common,
God
dwarvish,
damn it.
elvish, gnomish.
See, no goblish.
Goblish.
I'm gonna. What's my movement?
God bless America.
How much distance is between me and old mate?
5, 10. Wait, which one? The Tyson's one.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Your full movement.
Would I be in melee range? Like, touching him, right?
You'll be in melee range of him and the other guy.
Hey, can I see your potion?
I don't
Right.
like shooting.
I need to use mindset.
I need to use my potion. You can unscrew it and tip it out.
No, that's all right.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, animated.
So what do we get? Potion of healing, is it? That's
Yep, 2d4 plus 2.
Okay, sweet, because that wasn't in the thing. Need to
Yep.
check.
Fucking love this. I've just been using it so far.
Well, my shit's like, it doesn't area. I guess I'll just do a ray of frost. It's a frigid beam of blue-white light streaks towards a creature within range. Make a ranged spell attack against the target. On a hit, it takes 1d8 cold damage and its speed is reduced to 10 feet until the start of your next turn.
Make a ranged spell attack against it.
Volley it.
Roll d20 plus the modifier next to it.
What is
16.
plus 6? My spell attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 16 plus 6.
Yeah, that hits him. Roll damage.
So that is
Yeah,
1d8. Was mad interference, but anyway, 2.
2 damage.
Yeah, well, it hit the edge of this thing.
Okay.
I just been pegging him.
All right. And you moving at all? Or you staying where you are?
Might just move over like 2.
I wouldn't trust me around me reading
Maybe
friends.
Yeah, it's fine.
You got slaves. Take your
Your,
slaves.
your wizard sleeves. Okay. It's the goblins' turn. One guy is going to step out. He can't get a shot at Moldart now, so he's going to shoot you in the back.
Wizard sleeve.
Wizard sleeve. 20 to hit.
Oh, stop me.
And 4 damage as an arrow hits you in the back, and then he's going to try to hide. With a yep, he disappears.
Sorry, wizard sleeve is when I do it.
Wizard sleeve, yes.
Yep.
We've all seen for it. All right, the other goblins. One is going to come out, and he's going to take a shot at you again, because he can only see you. Yep, that is a 20 to hit,
Oh my god.
and that's 8 damage. And it's a nat 20 to hide. Okay, Nick.
Panic.
All right, the other goblin is stuck in the fog and he can't find his way out. And so he runs just this way, out to the open. All right, Deadeye, your turn. He's in the open now though, so he's in no cover. He can't hide because there's nothing to hide behind.
Can't see him though.
Yeah? Are you in the fog cloud?
Yeah.
I
You'd have to move out, but then you would be able to. You know where you threw it, you know how to get out of it. It's not like Molzar where he doesn't know where like it landed and it was right on top of him. You're on the edge of it.
Alright. Yeah, well, I will move out of it.
Mm-hmm.
This guy is still restrained, so he won't get an attack of opportunity if I'm
He can't see you,
He can't see me anyway.
so he won't get an attack.
So we're still restrained. We'll just say the fog cloud will be about here.
Yep, you
Okay.
just hit the edge of it there. So you come out and you're like,
Hit the edge. Yeah, I'll do that. And I'm going to do the sharpshooter and the Deadeye.
you go for it.
So that's going to be a 20 to hit.
Yes, that hits him. Roll damage.
Second. Oh, brutal. 14 points of damage.
You blow a hole in this goblin.
I can roll the lowest possible thing I could roll to, but I did the sharpshooter thing. So
He just explodes into a crimson spray, just all across the grass there.
and I am going to use my bonus action to second win as well,
Go for it.
which I believe is 1d10 plus 3.
Yes.
And it's Deadeye's turn. Elanna,
Points.
it's your turn.
I am going to have my health potion.
Can you just shake it? We just shake it.
You can just shake it. If the couple of us can see it.
Oh. 2, 3.
7 hit.
Yay.
As you chug a potion.
And as my, is that a whole action?
That's your action.
That's okay. As a bonus action, I'm going to do the old cone of fire again.
Go, go, go. Let's see. Dexterity saving throw, and it's
Oh,
against.
potions now, not bonus action.
I looked it up. It's an action.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, dexterity saving throw.
Yep, that would be 15.
Okay, let's take half damage. It'll get both of them.
Both of them. If it's both, the hobgoblin failed.
Ah, okay, so
Not the hobgoblin, the bugbear.
the 11 damage for the bugbear. And I can't really halve 11. I can.
That's 5. You do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5 and 5
5
to
the
the.
other guy. 5 damage.
Yeah, the bugbear just his fur just goes up in flames. He looks bloody now. So yeah, and he's trying to put out the flames. All right. Are you moving at all?
Yeah. That trigger an opportunity.
No, they're not close enough yet.
I'm gonna move over here.
All right, Yagnar, it'll be your turn.
Yeah. I'm gonna go all or nothing right now. I'm gonna close. Damn it, so alright. You gonna go for an attack?
Yep.
It is. Let's do it. 17.
17 hits. Just.
Oh.
Hey, the heads.
So then. Was it D10?
Mm-hmm.
D10 plus 4. 5.
5 damage.
I know. And I'm gonna attack again. Don't know if it's gonna do any good, but. Nah.
How can you attack again?
Bonus action?
You don't have your offhand weapon.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna sword again too, but alright.
Don't have 2-weapon fighting yet.
Uh-huh.
Second attack with that. So, sorry, mate.
Shit, I can't.
That's why they took it.
I can't even use my other. Pick up my hand axe too, because I would take up an action, a bonus action to pick it up.
Yeah, then take an action or bonus action to pick it up.
Okay, that's even worse.
All right, but you smacked him. He's looking rough as well. All right, Mole's up. You're in a tent. What are you doing?
So I'm gonna poke my head out,
Yep.
just slightly, just so I can see the bugbear and what is it? The
Hobgoblin. Yep.
hobgoblin.
You turn.
Are they within 5 yards of each other?
Yes, they're right next to each other.
They are right next to each other.
Yep.
I am going to cast Tasha's Caustic Brew on. That's the 30-yard, 5-yard line thingy.
Yep. Because they're right next to each other.
They need to make a dex save
Huh?
each.
Oh yeah. What's that?
They need to make a dex save.
That is a 17 for the bugbear, and a 15 for the hobgoblin.
They both save. All right, and then
Don't take
I'm
any
going
from,
to.
save. Oof.
Pardon?
They know you're in that tent now.
No, I know they do.
And
And
that's
I'm
standing-
going to look
standing-
across the camp to the tent right across me. Now, obviously, I can see inside it. Correct?
the tent straight across.
No, diagonally across.
Remember all the
Yep, down there. Yep, you can see that Lord Elwyn and Amrock are like sticking their heads out, getting ready to jump out of this tent.
Is there room for one more?
Oh, Jesus.
Probably.
I'm gonna Misty Step inside.
You can just see in there, and they're just there ready to like pounce out, and you just appear on their backs, on top of them. Like, ah! Ooh,
I'm just gonna say, get in there, boys. What the fuck are you doing?
Sorry. Actually, I'll quickly fix that.
What happened?
I'm
That's
fuzzy.
fuzzy.
Should we just features to refresh it?
It is. And back, sorry, fix the camera. Alright, so yeah, you just peer straight back into that tent on top of them. They're like,
Yeah, I was just gonna say,
okay,
what are you doing, boys? Get in there.
we were trying to, but now you're in here. You are over here now. With these two idiots inside the tent.
Deep underneath the carrot.
Yes.
Imagine that we're meant to be protecting.
Yeah.
I'm just
So yeah, you've been hit down. As you fell,
Yeah.
you see these three like cowering. Four of them, aren't there?
Yeah.
Yeah, four of them cowering under this carriage, trying not to be seen. They're not fighters. All right, that's Mozart's turn.
Get smacked down so many times.
Bugbear, he's looking at you, Yagnar, and he's going to make another morning star. That is 13 to hit.
No.
And you duck as he swings.
Finally learning.
All right. Other bugbear is going to try to break out of that trap. Nope, he can't see what he's doing. He doesn't know where it is. You hear him. He's like, ah.
He takes one damage, or takes one piercing damage.
I was really hoping he'd get out and then accidentally walk into the third trap. Like start to evolve sort of thing.
This guy is
He
going
only,
to run up
he
to
only
you.
takes the D4.
Yeah.
bloody-
He's going to make a morning star attack against you. Missed with a 3.
Oh.
Just double checking. Add a D4 to its roll because it's leadership, but no, it's not going to
that's
hit you
what
with.
leadership.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not. Oh, wait, no, that was 3 plus 7 plus. That would be 11 to hit.
No, it doesn't.
He, even with the help. All right, that's the bugbears. Hobgoblin, he doesn't like that fact. What can he do? He casually starts walking towards the group.
Like that.
That's his turn. He's just watching. You guys are against the ropes. He's like, Nix'aa.
Question. How big is a 15-foot cube
15-foot cube.
originating from myself?
Oh, I'm right next to it.
5, 10, 15. So,
So it's only 3.
yeah,
Yeah.
3 squares in each
Cool.
direction.
Can I move in
3
between
by 3 square.
those two? The bear and the hobgoblin?
You're like, hi! And she's next to you.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna be like as close to them as they can
Yep.
without
It's not going to happen. Because the hobgoblin, the bugbear is right on top of her. And the hobgoblin is like
getting.
10 feet away. Do
Okay,
it.
well, so you're gonna get hit.
She just gets in there, looks at you, and says that.
I can only do so much. I'm sorry. I'm gonna do thunder wave.
Yep.
A wave of thunderous force sweeps out from you. Each creature within a 15-foot cube originating from you must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, a creature takes 2d8 thunder damage and is pushed 10 feet away from you. On a successful save, the creature takes half as much
What's
damage.
the save?
Constitution?
Yeah, but what number?
14.
Highest was a 13.
Yeah, I didn't make it.
All right, so you get yeeted 10 feet that way, away
Wait,
from
which
there.
way?
That way. He gets 10 feet this way,
Sorry.
10 feet this way. You go 10 feet that way. All right, and everyone takes damage.
6.
Mate.
13 damage.
Is that a 7? Oh, it's a D8. That's right. Yeah. So let's go 1 from over
So
here.
you're unconscious, man.
Yeah, I'm knocked out.
13 damage. That bugbear there is like clutching onto his eye. Ears are like bleeding. He's like, oh. The hobgoblin gets up and he's like, are you done?
Yeah, I'm down.
Yep, and she just falls into a limp pile on the ground.
Soz.
Hey, Elanna, make me a death saving throw, please.
D20 around.
Yeah, D20.
6.
Fail. Right, Yagnar, you just see Elanna just in front of you.
I say I don't do anything, so I know last action and bonus action. When we have that, I grab my axe.
Yep.
My hand, so I've got I've got 2 weapons now.
Yep.
Fantastic. Let's try and murder this bastard again, as much as I can. D20. 24.
24 to hit.
Nice.
Finally. Alright, so going to my weapons now. I'm just gonna roll on the thing. 7.
7 damage.
Yep, on the first one. Alright, the second one is me attacking but using my strength modifier to do the damage.
Mm-hmm.
15.
That's
That's
cocked.
cocked as.
That's cool.
Because it's a space there with
Yeah.
that
I'll go over the top.
divider.
18.
18, that hits. Roll damage.
Then using my hand axe to do some fucking damage. 10.
How do you want to kill him?
I'm gonna cut this fucker's head off.
He had 10 hit points. So as you stab into him with your sword, just bring a hand axe up, and just
Yeah, mine.
the head just lops off and just drops.
Can I roll underneath the caravan to hit?
Yeah, and you can hear from the human
I
man.
just want to do one thing.
There's
So
no doubt their names.
I just want to hardly chuckle again
Yeah.
while halfly collapse because I am that damaged.
Okay. Mozart, you have these two like trying to clamber out from under
I'm
you.
doing it next.
They were going to get out that round, but
Can you stabilize?
you kind of screwed them up.
Oh, did I? Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
So you're just in there with them. They're all like, "Ah!" What are you doing?
We'll give you 10.
Is it my turn?
Yep.
Oh, thank you.
Can I see
Otherwise,
outside the
we'll
front?
fuck your words.
Or am I just like
Yeah, you can stick your head
unable
out.
to do anything?
Yep, you stick your head out. You hear that a body just dropped there. You see the hobgoblin and the bugbear over here.
Yeah.
Bugbear's looking
Okay.
fucking rough.
I'm going to look at the hobgoblin.
Mm-hmm.
Is that? Did you say the hobgoblin looking rough?
No, the bugbear.
Bugbear. So I'm going to look at the bugbear this time,
Yep.
and a ray of like greenish light is going to lash out towards him, and I'm going to cast Ray of Sickness.
Yep.
Gross.
He needs to make a con saving throw.
That is 14.
The save is 14, so I'm assuming he saves.
Yes. Does he take half
Okay.
damage?
On a failed save, it is also poisoned until the end of the next turn.
On a
That's what it says.
successful save? Does it do anything?
On a successful save, it takes 2d8 poison.
So don't roll, because he has 1 hit point.
Okay.
You like to kill him.
How would I like to kill him?
Oh, dysentery. Shit.
Oh, I mean, like, basically, the ray hits him, and then poison, acidy shit goes everywhere, and his skin just starts to, like, blister and melt, and then he's just gonna fall into the
Yeah,
ground.
yeah.
What a world. What a wonderful world.
Yeah, and I heal from that, because that was a necromancy spell. I think I heal 3. So,
It's happened.
sorry, Grim. This is what it says: Grim Harvest once per turn. When you kill an enemy
Yep.
with a spell first level or higher, you regain HP equal to twice the spell's level or 3 times if it's a necromancy spell.
Yep.
So I would gain 3 HP.
There you go. All right. So he down. He down. There is 1 bugbear left. He's got his leg stuck in a vice.
Dies by puncture
No,
wounds.
he's gonna.
Very slick.
No, he can't break out. He's still got his leg stuck in it, and the smoke cloud is starting to dissipate now.
He loses another point of HP.
Another point of HP.
Yep.
Wow.
Just wait for like an hour.
That's what I'm saying. He's just gonna bleed to death.
All right. So Hobgoblin's turn. He's
127 hours.
no. He's seen 2 of his big men go down. 1 of his goblins, and he dashes off back into the tree line.
Oh.
Yep.
With the sword.
With the sword.
Got my axe.
Oh, doesn't he have your bag as well?
He would.
Did he? Have I seen my bag?
Roll a
Yeah.
perception check.
Are we still in combat though?
Yeah, I'll just allow you to roll a perception check.
18.
18. The body next to Yagnar has a very suspicious bag on his head.
Ah.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, Nix'aa. What are you doing?
Threw my healing potion at her.
Yeah, using healing potion on her.
Oh, don't use heal punch. Just walk up and stabilize. Can't you?
Yep, roll the medicine check. Yep. You're gonna try to stop it bleeding. You walk up to
It
her.
was there just to plus d20.
That's a 5.
Fortunately, no. You.
So now can I throw my potion at her? My potion of healing at her?
That would have been your action.
Damn.
Still up
boom.
technically.
Well, if I would have just let me do what I wanted to do originally. But anyway, that's fine.
It's fine. We'll see. All right. Goblin. He knows when it's over, and he runs off.
Oh, I was like, my corpse can only take so much.
This guy knows the leader's gone. He runs off. So the only person left is a bugbear in a trap. So, Deadeye, the mist is starting to go. And you can start to see him now, and he's stuck in. He looks up. He's what are you doing?
How far away is the leader? And did he take any hits?
Yeah, he took the hits. Okay, roll a perception check. Is this a very heavily wooded area? It is the middle of the night. So, with disadvantage.
It's not gonna matter, my dude. Oh, the second one was a nat 20.
Oh, brutal.
Oh,
Sorry,
It
mate.
doesn't matter. The first one was an 11.
No, he's, so the fire, you can see the surrounding area, but once he got out of that radius of the fire, if you've ever been camping, it's just black. And he's just gone. Can't see where he's gone. But you can see old mate there.
So that one in the trap.
Yep.
He's restrained, isn't he?
Yep. He's stuck there until he gets out of that trap. He's the only one left.
So I will start walking up to him, still within 10 feet of range. So I'm not at. Actually, as I start to walk, I'll. Actually, no, I don't care. It's in my character. So I will just go there.
He's the only one left, isn't he?
Yep.
Yep.
What are you getting up to? What are you doing?
Any last words?
For this sake, you're out of initiative now. So you're stabilised now. And he's like, don't kill me. And he starts cowering. I know things. I can tell you things. Don't kill me.
For things' sake, sleep range, can I put it to his neck and just be like, give me one good reason right now?
oh, yeah, let me know. So I was like,
You're heading to the cave, aren't you? We heard. Yes,
Valid.
I don't speak.
I'll just kill you.
we live there. I can tell you what's there. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Don't kill me.
I still don't speak.
What are the rest of you doing? You see him. He's got this fucking guy in a bear trap.
But he's
cowering.
They're all fair a bit away. I was just
I'm
like,
still story tape picking up Maggie's character, so I've got him already.
I'm grown.
How do I get out of the dead saves thing?
I'm gonna.
just add a HP.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What are you doing? Yeah.
I'm heading over there.
Can I just essentially, instead of not speaking, I will just essentially cock my gun or turn it up a little bit further
Yeah, right up.
towards him. Just be like, keep going.
So what are you asking?
So what did he say? He said he knows what's there.
Yeah. So we. We took up using it as our stronghold.
So brutalized.
Can I inside check him?
Yeah, go for it.
I'm
Inside.
pretty sure my guy's just shaking. We did smack him with star like several times.
While that's happening,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, why the fuck was I why the fuck was I the target? Why take my bag?
14.
14? Yeah, he's being truthful. He looks at you and he's like, you got spells. We seen it. You had book. We took it. We chose
What
to cusp. And he's like, in the bag. And you grab your bag and you take out, and it's like a journal of yours. They thought it was your spell book. But
Oh, yeah.
obviously they can't fucking read. So they didn't take the right book. I did roll for that.
I'm so glad I had it.
You dangerous.
Yes.
We stop you. But
That's all I really.
Can I call Lord?
Owen, yeah, they get out of this. They've got out with Molzar. It's like, Jesus Christ. And he comes over and he's like, you got one. Brilliant.
Alright, so I will say to him, just be like, do you know any reason why this scum, and once again twist my gun a little bit more in there, would want to be ambushing us?
They're part of the remnant, aren't you? He's like, seems they want our supplies. And the guy just nods. Did you say you were shacked up at my old place? And then he just keeps nodding. See what you can pry out of him.
Alright, so I'm just going to say leave him to me to everyone around. I'll roll a persuasion check against it if I have to.
Nah, he just literally
I mean,
feels his guts.
so specific.
Yeah, he is. He does not want to die. Bugbears will just do anything in their power, if they're caught, to just stay alive.
And he's truthful, so
Yeah.
I will ask him, is there anyone else around me though?
It was just us. They would have taken off. Leave me.
Do you know anything about the little fire wanderers?
He looks at you and says,
Okay. So I'll ask, I'll look visibly relieved, and I'll be like, and the other question I will ask is there any way in, any secret way in to Blackmore's Keep? Yeah.
not that I know. The western wall collapsed. We built one wall in place. The main castle still pretty strong. We change rooms. We take doors for shields. We light fire with furniture. Commanded by Warlord, yes, Muntar. He wants to make army. 20 of us. Well, he looks at his 2 dead mates. Or 3 now. 17 now. 16. Oh.
They have a cave.
And with that, I reckon we'll leave it there tonight, guys.
Okay.
We'll go on more. It's getting late. We've done well.
I was just gonna minus it.
Well, you can do that when we start if you want. If you think of anything else you want to ask.
Okay.
I'm glad you're gonna kill him because I was gonna kill him if you didn't.
I
Alright, are you killing him?
so.
No, we're gonna save it till next time.
Can we just cut this out? This in between? Well, it doesn't matter. So just the in between is just essentially, well, you've got no more use to me then. Pretty much after I heard that I didn't have anything, and I just
Yeah, you just blow his head clean off and he just slumps back. Oh, and everyone's like, ooh, well, for the best. And I reckon, yeah, we'll end there. You will go back, try to get a rest, pick up your pieces, and we'll pick up there in 2 weeks, guys. Hopefully you like this episode, and hopefully we'll see you again.
See yous.